Pastor Salam Mudino. Oh, David. Michael. No. Anya.
Pastor, if you want.
Hey, Salam.
Bobie, mami nko.
Hey, Haruna.
Pastor party this is queer. MPP be queer. Mami family.
Haruna. Hey.
Me pia me sa puna ka o. Me tran se me. Wabatele.
Very hard to restrain our supporters from reacting to these acts of intimidation and provocation. I am concerned, however, that sooner or later, militants on our side, convinced that the state cannot or will not protect them, may take measures to protect their interests, themselves, and their loved ones. Events will then be out of control, driving all of us towards a point of no return. The president, the ruling party, the parties in opposition, and civil society must together act to make our country peaceful and safe, and thus preserve our democracy for posterity.
Yate. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show, Thursday afternoon. Yasani Munyasia. Baby, a dom and pempem, Motimen ka echo drubiano. Mama Munyana, 50 Kings. Join our Facebook page. Thank you. Ni kuntum kunku kaswa. Is here Kin Farouk is here Osman Lache. So I was Jangba Theophilus and I comfort Jagbli. And so I join you. Spinkters for Madame was a papa. And now we Matamon Katema for Madame was Jacob Mensa. Our Tantra Hills. Also join you on Facebook. Your YouTube page is submit me. Join you. Type in Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Now we call your YouTube page. Jisa Emmanuel Maria Adam William Amua Ewa Labadi. Sebastian Akoto Rexford in Ketia. Felix Ebobedu Ado Ewa Aboso. Aboso me per story be free on Felix. Ya get in touch. Malum Yakub Ewa house say so na Paul Jinakwa is here. Anthony Parker Alote Kenken and so Ewa Yendi Municipal Hospital. Thank you so much, Kenken. Kudiratu Muhammad Rahimi says, God bless you, bro. God bless you back. Isaac Bokwe is here. We have Emmanuel Suzuki. Maria Adam again. Safe as hey man. New York City Bismarck Aka. Kwasiki Sigumwan crying. Michael. Then we have Oliver Twist. Wumpagri. Jisa Emmanuel. So Samaba. Medasibebre. Okay, so I have as usual Antiafia from Abokobi. Antiafia Ewa Bokobi. Medasipa Antiafia. Yamin Bebre. All right, so Yenya Tete Benjamin. Thank you. Yeah, Latabia Koshi and Chroma Flat. Medasibebre, Medamasipa, Yame Enshamo, Charles Kotou, and Danso Joshua, Danso Joshua, wa for Medamwasi, Amwakwa Henry, was Pinkters. Okay, so, Madam Rosalind Atiogbe, you are here. Thank you so much. Thursday afternoon, let's do this. Say, sa, say, Aba, Adam, Eba. That's right. Sadia Yano, Yadantia, Eba, Saya, Sajua. Yeni Don't mind me, eh? Thank you so much. Ruben is here. My name is Ansah, Cry from Newsroom. Boss Yoda. Thank you so much. Eba. Senior man is here. Raphael Fori. Erico Fosu. Aklo Holy is here. Mami Vanessa, Mami production crew. And there's Kwame Kwache. Fitz one day call him. Ernest Okwaria is here. Thank you so much. Eugene is here. Sefas is here. Benya FM, Ewo Cape Coast. Dagbon FM, Ewo Tamale. Dagbon FM, Ewo 102.5. And more Tamale. Bog Garden and Pottermore. Ubet me at Yanka on Dagbon FM. Eba! Don't mind them. We have been here before. Abba! Sai! I would do our Hacho Banaba station. Chabanab footing in our mammy. Anthony Okumo, Eric Fosu, our Libya. Good obeying, as we going to do. Jalam is here. Dixon Dagadu. Adam. Such a saying, Kwame Banamana, John the Baptist Boadu. If it is out for Wakata, thank you, Isaac Bokwe, Francis Abdul Aziz, Rabba, say. That's right. Yajani say. Nana Kwame cry. Patrick Barnes said, what tamale? I bet me on Dagbana FM. Aminu Isaka, Fantiaqua South. Thank you. Viviana Kwabena Bobie Ansah, the old soldier, the old lion. The last man standing, Commander Bobie is here till 6 p.m. Yeah, Mame Mbusa Asemba Kope. And I make sure a year pension, yes, me patch on my memfa and you know to an up me juma ketu. And I make sure a year your friend say pensioners no omo a year picketing our finance ministry. I don't know say also what we be a mean na mo share a year sa arehosem no. Wosha nkokrafo wosha eyamrewafo wosha enkrofo a womo abobra womo aye adwuma na womo mfie adruso sa eyese womo je womo ahome. Then somebody called Ken Ofuriata, a very reckless guy, decided say obe destroy on mine sikasem. In fact, the point is say, listen to me. Asama a straight to the young camfa and wada. Omo wiye sikano. Akufado no wiye sikano. You have stolen the money. Omo wiye sikano. Now, say wo wiye sika omai esika ewia. Na se omai no ebo for moi. You don't come back telling the ordinary Ghanaian. Say, Ghana ni no wabre. Mame fara sema taxi odoko taxi rank. Madam wasi no watai medasi bebre nyame nsiamo. Ghana ni no wabre. Wa ye adwuma. Mete mame ba ko also oya adwuma I think I mentioned one of the hospitals. Why ya juma for over 30 years. Some mama will catch and say, Uncle, no uncle, if you na would in sika, who jinisika efrin in some data bank, no money. Data banks one flat, there is no money. A school for one sika to data bank. And you see, say, utie acquire. Omofasu egun krofo a banks. Talk about UT Bank. Talk about a friends do for bank, Heritage Bank, and osha kwaya kenoforiata no fasu gun krofo banks. In the name, say omo a financial cleansing. Then osha be at the state of data bank. Ewo says Then you need to ask yourself, say. ɛyɛ kwan bɛn so na nkurɔfoɔ wei faa so a wɔn bɛyɛ enipa I hope what to me question as me say question no I no bɛyɛ ɔhyɛ ɛyɛ dɛn na wɔn faa so bɛyɛ enipa how you don't get it on ti aseɛ the reason is me ba kyɛw sɛ o te trɔtrɔ mu taxi mu uber yango ɛna o tie mi a wait ɛyɛ straight busa sɛ ɔmo say banks na ɔmo gu no ɛna no na saa banks no amanfo koyi wɔn sika ɔmo ntimi enya sika enyi yɛne ti da ɔmo gu banks no ɔmo ni liquid ɔmo di ɔmo sika kɔto hɔ no saa nkurɔfoɔ no ɔmo future is at risk so then they need to save those people. So they managed to save them in the name of a friend say a banking sector cleansing. Yes, omo pesikani bi awia. Omo awia nkrofo ajapade, omo auction bi. Wutie the analysis. The reason why Anderson did my and I wish my producers have Anderson reason on Heritage Bank. Oshe kwa omo fa so good Heritage Bank. Oshe kwa mfa so go Heritage Bank. Na ubusa ho say between Heritage Bank and Data Bank. Baby say see Data Bank ejina. Data Bank anya bank asamre we. Ese e man kwai e man ye adwuma. Eno na me hu no wo eye jifagunu e wo. Say even your friend say esukufo a wo mo de wo mo esika kakra. So omo duru eye tertiary no a omo do sika kakra ekoto eye data bank no now ya tro omo letter say san krofo ni ntimi anyi sika omo nya sika anyi omo nto omo bo omo ma data bank mra kakra kind of rata fra bank we say eye bank etimi ya adwuma eye adwuma. The same bank are benefiting from the government loans. Akufuado ne eye nebusuafo ne bawomia omo akogye no omo benefiting 150 million Ghana cedis. So the question is say 150 million Ghana cedis no ewa afa so be catch us say omo wie sika no se sika no free akogwa ma no ne way are simple. So let me explain again. Listen to me. Sa data bank no a otro nkrofo say onisika school for kura no omusika eda bank no omuntimi mama yi sika ni bi nkonkotua hom school fees omuntimi enyi sika ni bi mfa nkonko ya hwe. Okay, now this same bank Kenoforiata went to parliament ekoka kire wo mo say bank no atimi anya emfaso every transactions bank no on behalf of the government no woman yan faso 150 million Ghana cedis. Please sikana way mpacho sikana way we want to know sikana fine obi anu ba bia sikana because omo wie sika no and that is the reason why I say otiase say omo wie sika no enami hu enkokrafo a omo tonwom na areho aba san enkokrafo we waje omo sika adi wodu omo di akwaji loans wadi no project enamene MPP ni bi adam ebusa ne say one tell me one major project or sanya free SHS. Now you see, Akufuado buy ade a wo ya ye entokwa one John Mahama ekun e wo project on pipe ba twede ho airport enyamia eyamia ho airport yamia no mo ba betro say ni esi airport enti ho airport no Akufuado na siye. Meanwhile What promising catapult? Oh, say, oh, sometimes these my friends, especially a Kufuado MPP, Kufu MPP no dear. Say na omu buomo kakra, omu buomo pa. But this particular MPP no, we are because as you say omu yare anche. What promising catapult? Catapult no esi ho. Catapult no esi ho. When you hear the only thing they were able to do, and they say or appointee a CEO, and then call a man a land cruiser, Omutianeka. Why no a championship, no call your friend say whole airport, no one your mama dear see any ho. Menami yeah, Namia, me, so many university no. I am here. Oh, free one, no, championship. No, your friend say, Kumasi Airport. Now, on somebody see any, I am here, me and I'm here, menami. You see, that the point is, Sikana or more general. Wamu dibi afa ema. Wamu dibi afa ma utie ye nuaba your friend say se wa bronia. Obe explain ya chro. Wamu dibi atwa omo ayase. Wamu spend this sika basa. Wamu say sika no. Right? Enti se sia me no kasa no. Sika no ase asa. Mo bia omu ni bibia ombe kire say Adia when you this can de omni adia one. Omni adia one say adia back say omni adia one. Omni to be entreche and for sense bibia so say adia way and you this can nothing. All this while omni this can no after the mo catch them kokra for say. So, asemwa. So simple. One more esika kwakem. And I know ne papa ne kasai. Oka kire ye say, enya enkokrafo ne mrewafo ne nyina na apie ba. Enya omu nyina. Nipa kakra bi. Ebi akadem, ebi num ndro, ebi ntimi nya hwe. Obi wa woda dialysis so obi wa wontimi mpie obi wa na ase atatai obi wa wo su crutches sankrofo nyina ho they are there. So at the end of the day no ubusa ho say na sika no efa hin. All right, so let me show you something. Muntie Anderson, Bank of Ghana, our friend say Ernest Anderson, right? Now, Ernest Anderson acquire banks no far so eguye. Na fatoto eye data bank current situation. And ask yourself, say, identity data bank, that's what say bank. Say yes, sabi. Oh, what ya?
Section 123 of the Banks and Specialized Deposit Taking Institutions Act 2016, that is Act 930. The Bank of Ghana has revoked the banking licenses of Premium Bank Limited and Heritage Bank Limited with effect from the date of this notice and has appointed Mr. Vish Ashiabo of PricewaterhouseCoopers as receiver for the two banks. Complete details of the basis of which the licenses of the two banks have been revoked will be attached to this press release. Among other things, Premium Bank was found to be insolvent as of 30th November 2018 with a capital adequacy ratio of negative 125.62%. Heritage Bank, among other things, obtained its banking license on 4th October 2016 on the basis of capital with questionable sources. Furthermore, the bank was unable to meet the new minimum capital requirement of 400 as of 31st December 2018. The Bank of Ghana has approved a purchase and assumption agreement between the receiver and Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited, under which the receiver has transferred some assets and liabilities of the two banks to CBG. All deposits, current, savings, fixed deposit accounts of the two banks have been transferred to Consolidated Bank with effect from the date of this notice. The government of Ghana has issued a bond in the face of 1.4 billion cedis to the Consolidated Bank to cover the gap between the value of good assets and liabilities of the two banks transferred to CBG. Let me assure depositors of the two banks that their deposits are safe and customers would have full access to their funds. Let me assure depositors of the two banks that their deposits are safe and customers would have full access to their funds.
Okay, so Utie Addison. Utie Asemwa Addison catch Ghana for. The reason why Omugu banks. Heritage Bank there, almost say Heritage Bank ewo sika omudi BA bank no. Wo questions ewo ho source no as can free no. Wo questions. Bepe me omon country obia. Sa banks we nyina omo agu no. Now, mamemfa anko emrewafo no na ekohwe kwaye a omde mrewafo a omugu awiem omudi mrewafo a ede omugu awiem what dey hwade and I think
all right. We know as the
someday. Just a quick one on
total exemption. Total exemption.
total exemption.
Total exemption.
Total exemption.
Total exemption. Total exemption.
Total exemption.
You can add on, please.
Total exemption.
Total exemption. I'm 81 year old.
81 year old.
Yeah, exemption. Yeah, I need money for my dialysis.
Okay.
How can you sit on my money?
Total exemption.
Ordinary befa. Me bedroom office na me who say Christian Council for I make a statement on the various issues. Bishop Council for yabesre emabuna mo nanom ene mo papanom eye involve omo kwa mo ni wo mo nko adene say sana ese ye no Ghana for sorry no mo nko ja wo mo they should go with them. They should go with them. Ghana for sorry no mo nko ja wo mo they should go with them. Omo busuafo a ewo miamia emra na omo nyina nkogu finance ministry ho. Why? Why we sikano? What the sikano? Then you turn back. You come and tell me say ube is kana fi me bottom. What's your amount for be a bank any sika? Ena atu forcing. Ana meboa ana atu Asian right? Capital Bank. Atu Asian. ye twi na bo so gu nanimu ase because ye say sika oje ye e de so aban de so bank nasene no atoese awia sika no kanofori atanya kromfo atoese ye kromfo me ba sa what tie bi ya sa question we just answer it. Kanofori ata data bank akromfo sa no omunya akromfo but ya Daniel onko ka kire ato esiense onu mom ye kromfo omunya bibia amfa ma there is nothing na ora philosopher su kwa me di nkomo wi na obi ka kire me say ahwe ya what will happen say ahwe ya banks dodo no a ebegu otese na ay menua ay afosu kwache ka ho asem sikanasa obi de ayibi sende me na very interesting me ba jo yan kwahwe eye pensioners no me ba obi de figures bi asende me enkoda SHS enkoda omo free JHS eko SHS any SHS enkoda omo current figure yeni infrastructure eya ye de absorbing kolawi and then I'm say almost say enkoda.
We plead for total exemption.
Total exemption, but I want to add a few things. Some of us still have children in schools. How do you expect us to pay for these fees? You have given letters to other schools for them to exempt them or whatever. Please, total exemption.
Those out of school are still at home.
And we are still feeding them. Yes, we have children who are out of school and we are still feeding them.
We deserve total exemption. We have earned it. We have paid our dues and we want total exemption.
Total exemption.
Okay. Exempt pensioners. Exempt.
Total exemption.
Total exemption for pensioners.
Total exemption, non-negotiable.
Absolute total exemption for pensioners.
Total exemption, only solution.
Total exemption, that's all.
Onye mfrim ye ndwene DDP bia onye mfrim.
Total exemption for pensioners. We have earned it.
Total exemption.
Total exemption.
Total exemption.
Thank you.
All right, so Aisha.
Mami ya watu we nani ya ni ya kakra. And se o ka kire empanimfo we akufado age mate o chen ebikura senya trimode ne bone ene krono ene yenipa. You will never do this. Won't mean yes ade we da be nipa no bone woni trim eno mu di bone me wo se nipa no bebre ka se the same people no o ka sa almost would di pani atem kind of foriata e de empanifo we agina wiem ye no ye okay wo ka no ma ka tell say would di pani atem when indeed you have a foolish, a friend is a government. You don't think. You don't think about anything. In this a mrewafo ne nkokrafo we no. Onform into sa situation we mu. Now, mame mount figures be. Mene wo kasa say BEC results 2020. And kwada 552,288. And a true exams no. 4,309. And a anti-miama metro. Sa and kwada 552,000 no. Omo school. So we are talking about infrastructure. We are talking about food. Yet kromo ha. And kwada be school. Na matisi ase aduane eni ho. Enti na omo kwaif. I don't know. Because Ghana Education Service ofra menkasa Ministry of Education ofra yen chirechire omu. Oba trase so na aka de obeka no mo ba bebusa wo se adenti na wo kan asam a wo kan no na ebetumi atra oman no nya kufado ne eye chebi hene dia enye omo dia Ghana nya enya eye friend say finance ministry ne enya wo dia. You can't tell us what to talk about and what not to talk about. Until me what problem a friend say idea NDC youth organizer no. So me na me lead party na me ma ne ma oma usia not to oku no. Oma. And I like the way Okujeto edify sa idiots na I like it. Oma. Na de opebia no aye. Me who statements ni bia me kenka e enti na meja ho asma ka no because one here no akoka de yenka. Mema na de opebia no aye. So we are talking about infrastructure. En koda no ankasa no bibia eni ho. Yanko. No classrooms man koda no. En koda no enya eye enkonwa any table. Omuni eye learning materials. We say basic school. You introduce a new curriculum. 4 years now. Me pacho say owo market center na wotemenka owo eye kamu owo fie shop. Listen to me. Basic level. Ekufadunum change eye curriculum no. 4 years now. Omuni eye textbooks. Learning materials, they don't have it. Mamenko kumase na menya sa adwuma wemra. Abbas Nuruddin. Abbas.
Bobie.
Boko de menua.
Oh, anya boko sa de but. Mpani say your bone cry you krom.
Ade na AC.
Oh, send ye enra ye twetwe nkomo no enra ne eye yenua Razak Kwampa or yes Swami. Youth organizer of NDC. I am recording video be barbon, you know. And then I post for share say Omodeno Ebeko court. And Rami himself of Koreman court. And Omodeno Ebeko, but then he say and Yas Koreman Pom Nayaswa.
Okay.
You know, your boy, your home echo. And say, a year grew we are trying to Brayana. Ya dear Branty and VPM or and a port, Tasha say. Yem fanim kosie enanum na eye nyame pa eda ebena yensa emra enti sete ya ye kasa de ye nua ye Asokwa district court remanded ye nua no for 5 days to say the wa ban kukumunti na asa no ba bia ya bo a bedroom no
na Mami Musa o se amoyende.
Oh, say, your call, you know, ye dear him say, as some way, some Cassia, and say, yɛnua no nkɔkɔtwene aban kokum ɛna apolisifoɔ mo a moka sɛ mohia no no yɛn NDC-foɔ no ana sɛbi yɛsɛ yɛnua no nsa no ɛde baeɛ enti ne yɛfiri sɛ bail deɛ sɛ policefoɔ ntumi amma no police inquiry bail a court koraa bɛma no bail ɛyɛ pending trial ba yɛbaeɛ no ankɔba ne saa ɛna court ahyɛ sɛ yɛnua no nkɔtwene aban kukum nanum na ɛda penada ɔmmra ɛm sɛ yɛwie yɛn nso no yɛ lawyers ahyia a ɔmo nso toato adwene no ɔmo ahwɛ ɛyɛ the next line of action. So for now, dear, I think that we are waiting for the next legal move. Your lawyers maybe take it, but say court no, I'm pinnacle so man bail no, young one year pa.
I didn't ya.
Because of share embremwa and never gun high, the bonibia niwa a year non bailable. There's a bonibia will be a punipa prana court to know if he say for money panny bail ni money bail ye. And our DMT I am bail, the main reason in I am bail, they say Nipanu Kopiano or Beba Brebia court to Hianibia Abe standard trial. In the idea near free will be a young NDC for a young casa and ya post for and I'm a corridor no chain, there will be a young NDC for the son and sa Edenaba opposing for what dear. Senka court to Jaimaya, Brebi a court to Hianibia, bet me. I don't know there about, but I think say court and also a wagon for pro in the or more money bill. But yeah, explore all the other legal options. And you say once a district court deny the bail, you bet me apply for bail at the high court. Into no, the options are the legal team libeba. Na yen so to one among. Into Bobie prayer na we are somewhere over.
Abbas, Mami Musa, but other and someone MPP for now can work. Kumasi from that chairman, no more one day.
That's a the Akoma opposite for on say, the Kakra Ghana police led by Dampare. Any na pump for kakra because a yako yes they say opposed for no more kind or yes kind of no or more about what the botechin or more about what the boba then people niko cancer na assembly who say cranwa ye who supposed for the ahuke cabinum near DB ishemutite ye ya some more yeah they or kind send your kind a year for me not time I about 8 months ago, no so bad on Tebeka 2024 and EC4, it is a gromodin contimanum near there and every premier. Asem wene, asem wa yenia mosquito coca, and so yebia nantemu. Nampenises are transferred me nuku jaswa, ye ni bakwano nyabako. And it will be to me coca, assembly no de Yano manufani woody. Na ubinzo, a cocasa asem cronwa no dear. Ya kosham rechi. Etwena bosoa na me say pepepe yo nyede enya adwuma na o mai bia pepepe yo enya adwuma no eya na brichi e na eye dey ebo no enti ye de ya ye din sabi ye party no asomfo ye na da party na no was asante mantem ha de ba yen so ye si party ne wo bi na akowie bi yen so ye dan national executive enti ne yes wo court no be gidi say the amane bebo ye mpanyimfo no mo so akwankyere ne anamo bia o mo de be maye politically beyond what your lawyers is doing no and no one among ena ye betu but for now we think IGP and the regional police commander o mo Kumase no em say o mo aye o mo adwene say o mo fa periperi onye adwuma beyond the question tikura ko kan ye no ye won sensem bi wo ho a ICC wa asante mantem ha broni beka said the alacrity police for the faces asem we no enye no ano mo de faces asem no nan say ye wa ha na nkofo bi konkunkum nipa wa adwira aposifo ne asojafo bi kotutu kum nipa wa adwira besin na aposifo no intimi nti obi amfa ne nyina emra no ebeye 5 years ago ne wa zongo for serve bi e wa so ase aposifo kokun omo ka so omo ya amroba the regional police command ne deploy nipa mo kokun tankofo no omo ka so omo ya amroba ebe wi akire omo ka tire ye so omo nya amroba na ye an issue of mistaken identity but besin na nkofo di sa aguo no aposifo no fa omo enkojina ambra no na nsa ya atwoma fuase em se twede ene fuase na problem kakraba ewo ba bia regional district capital e wo say ko a police for ko ho enkwala ye demonstration omo ma tuo so omo ku nipa nan asenum besin na police for no ntimi fa sa for ne kra anya dai emai na we obi a waka asem keke ye de ye feel say na asem a waka ye no enkaboni bia ne ho na emom ne kasa no ne kotra so akra ena mremu no so obi ka asem a ye hwe nipa no ne capacity abrantie ya wogina wa ono ankasa no capacity be no owo so obetumi a execute to sade and I think as a political party no the police for no and to omo anamo ya we will revise a year approach ayensu ye ne omo e de bedili and the kakra metumi aka for now no menu Bobie Ansah.
Anyway, nti sa mo wo ochina Friday. And I think they say Saturday is Sukrano. I don't know, but that is what I heard. Say yes, I didn't say Mumbai train till Tuesday, right?
Oh, the walk and I think say Ura Martin Kwibu what the cases me Ansah and I call Supreme Court. The third one no the violation and now a police for violated the rights of people. Oh yeah, bonnet, na say or per se or chuma so and no bet two fiada. Now what the moon if you had no men than the question that not just what BT that 48 hour threshold. No na a year Martin Kwibu versus Attorney General. I think the third case no Supreme Court as say the rights of an individual is so fundamental say under no circumstances must the police breach that 48 hour a year threshold no and where the human rights of an individual is concerned, no, there was a judge it meeting at the weekend. Into the bail application in Krano, they are to 2 year, you bet me a file in the weekend, Friday and Saturday, sending an hour. Okay, the lawyers one will meet him, we are ready.
Kumase atmosphere to say NDC supporters, no, what to say?
Oh, yes, supporters. The say omubu okuye pa because as a bino per se or they oppose a problem na yen. But you see the Jawa near the Aswa, yen penny for one year to Wakuma. Say Omoma yen 2 and a morning do baby your petty drew. A more bianco ye basa basa. Because a byway ya buy our money more than a byway ya buy our failing. And the just to come a binding fees are train agent, a train gun of agent free debt exchange, and then you have a bonny airport, so and so. And the idea Kakrabi obey piano, not buying us so muna, Wamana Yakaka. And the you do a Wakuma say, or Munya Gita will na or Moon Tia Yasem, na yen 2 and among, na a Kupwado ye, Nipebia, and someone Kasa will be Trimoyas I've worked here. Moja pani trimuda. Obi am pedi to no mo na sign no mo ka try e se we di paponi ni eni kwan se etu abama no e na Ghana bo antie enti ni paponi ni to de oni ni dia oni ni tu anamo a o ma na homa e te se de oni bon samu didie no e wo so use to atretenten de wo di agro se wo be play according to ni him book a ten dia wo be to na menam enti e de ya dwedwe yan kofo ne ko so wo munya akotre na tan ye be ye bia no enso be to awia be ba amati fochi ayeja akufu adu apan a ye kunu le no e kina bi o die ngunu bi o.
All right, okay. Orabas, regional communication director, yeah, that's bebre. Okay, all right, okay, thank you. So share ni say regional executives from Nanakwasi to yenu aba chamfo kopem amwakohene women organizer, Gloria Normal youth organizer, nene no. I hope say they will set up. Now, says Tony Bosu said the bottom line is that NDC are timorous. Now, Neil Lantis says the NDC party watched a lunatic with half brain like the Japan insulting and falsely accusing JDM of burning markets without taking any legal action against him. Neil Lantis, legal action no crown no take ye. Yati kroma abronye no na setan time no. Minim political party o ma dwene ye correct o di abronye ebeye ne regional chairman. Abronye timitra radio so say Jomama akofa nkrofo aba eba be yeku. Ya de ne court akwete no. Ya ja no. Say onko. Akeka nkwasi asem sa afa no wadi. Odi ase. Akeka nkwasi asem sa afa no wadi. Oko. So, I mean, court no dey obekọ but omo na work court wo. They determine what happens. In the court no obekọ. But as to whether say be you no. Let's
one is Bobie real right 2012. I'm just say I can't for your pay home. We hear hey Kakrebi April 1 or 2 of us and the academy now. Well, having said a Chihuahua said the Kakao home. A Chihuahua election I did Kakao now yes say you a Kukudofo and a tea quay. The penny for a tea quay and make the biggest political movement in Ghana, no? And the Kofuana is passing. The Kukudona in here, the 2012 election, all die, be die. All die, be die. Bianya Bema Seminoko, or behind the wall, because or Bema Seminoko, who was said they were getting said they were. He said, when Yakubo said, you had the other, go to make us out the area trade, you had the I two everything. And you know, the Baby Miami, Ghana for here, said about Bamu, the South Kukudome here, said it's a hoping team for 2012 election. No, we are going to have to do.
Where you try home? Where you try home, Ghana? Sata nem crofo catch your mama. Catch your tamils no. Aquadamon crash no. Na a good father de oya over kuntokwa. A good father de oya over kuntokwa. Ena a ginger na chidi fuono. No much as say omokeka 7 kwasi asem. Omo keka ni nyina fa omo die e na omo tichi mo se wo ye political party na se unim nyansa omo de omo no omo ya akanfo so dia se yes omo tia se wo se wo de wo no unyusu British so the point is MPP use psychology on NDC. And omunya womu. Sena dan meka. Ubanza say NDC niya obo Japan. We there. Odi dia tem nye say na Joma amate. We there. Onka say ye kra. Edrubre bia the NDC started behaving like the MPP. They want to be like them. Omo dressing, omo brofoka, no mo yusu eyakwa kuba akonom Bombay. Ene sa boys no on them. Hey, where they say, "Why you fine gentleman?" Now me Bobie am na I catch up some you fine gentleman. Do I need a Kufado follower? Hi. Me pay endorsement na me pay free Kufado. How? I said me yare na ma bodam. Anybody that one who chair me pay endorsement or no? Oh. So the NDC started changing their style. Right from Atamil's time. And omo etong and kolani be baby with sharp teeth near the day and the hawks. And the be almost some the omo gentle. Omo ye elites. Omo can the elite group no I Ghana and omo ka. So when you go to the coffee shop mafia, they sit and drink and oh wait no, omo ye buga politics. So even when MPP need go wrong, now say Jomama nom do omo na si form no omo crash omo, and you see they were able to advise NDC government under Jomama, so they push Bevolate out. Oh there be Bevolate there. Uhunwa 1979 and on say abinance so they have a sankuma nomone kwakuba konom brainwashing them. And Rollins kept this, he said, don't mimic them, don't do it. Mensuesu omo and mami trimuda say me mensuesu MPP. It has never crossed my mind, and it will never cross my mind, never till I die. Why do I want to, be like a criminal? I don't want to be like a criminal. Listen to Anton Kabo.
This year's election, the youth wing of our party is going to play a major role in determining the outcome of this election. We are going to be the foot soldiers we have always been. We are going to be the leg soldiers we have always been. We are going to be the people who would canvass for votes for our flag bearer. The three northern regions have always been a safe haven for our colleagues or opponents on the other side. And so there have been a lot of circumstances where our own party people have come under severe attack from our opponents on the other side. I'm sure many of those in the media will agree that since we have been here, we've put out a very strong statement calling for our young people to be militant and fearless as we approach this election, because this election is a make or break for us as a political party. We want to make history as one of the parties out of government. In 4 years, we are back in government.
Oh yeah, I know what the way is also.
The NPP is not declared winners of the election in 2012, Afghanistan. If the NPP is not declared winners of the election in 2012, Afghanistan.
Obisi ono say you declare MPP winners and say dey no di pu ebro egu almost supporters ni team. And almost do almost satitare wo they are our friends. They are our friends. Sometimes some of us kept telling them that look, don't joke with these guys. Don't do it. You go to Samioku.
The NPC is determined to use all kinds of tricks to win the 2012 election. And that is why they hate it when you say all die. Because clearly they have realized that in terms of achievement, there's no track record to protect. All they talk about is Professor Mills here at Sumbiene. Today you have Harun Idris saying that though Professor Mills has not performed, Ghanaians believe that he's morally upright because they have substituted John 10:30 in the Bible, which is I and my Father are one, and they've made the Mills and God are one. So he believes that Ghanaians will buy into that scripture they have produced. But I want to tell the NDC something. Fortunately for them, they have a helpless son of a woman, Obaba, as an IGP, who with just a phone call, he can decide to sack 4 or 8 of his men. Now, if it won't any pantomime to be fine, but what my phone there, your license. I am not calling for arms. But if for a Ghanaian who is struggling to put body and soul together, the person who go from a queue from 5 a.m., get to vote around 3 p.m., grab the ballot box for 5, and when it's time for counting, somebody believes that the better Ghana agenda is not going well, so they want to take the ballot box away. Now, Nipano Otmin Totua, when a woman for a wolf here, Yanka license, or the Aboano.
You see, oh, when you're throwing home, Sunday, my way, you're throwing. Then this is for sure. Then this is for sure. And even people like Samuel Kunumno still then this for the Dima Ombidi. And sometimes Samimusa Omo ya NDC Nibisa Ayana me kaka en kwasa asem se a na me pese me twa kasa no so hu hia se me ka bi because that time near catch them say look crashing crowford way before it's too late. They are friends, they are brothers, they are friends, they are brothers. Hey, Rollins ni omuko di agrobi amusi boy mo atiko apai say ono to a party no ono or the British approach Mumbai na mobile chere say okay ye nam ni mu yenye ni sei afa da musi yenye nipa baako na so ono so akonya adamfo ase da bi menti ase onti ase say. And I hope saying this is the way better lessons. That next time, Tiadewe.
If one say, "Omumian two bomb, you have to two bomb." This is a school down. Yeah, plastic casa. I brought you for no one who say and Kwabena pray because guess Ghana no, you will see a peace and suggest it's in here. And this is here. This is a two bomb. Near Sakas. This is a Kukum Kwabena and Kwabena who's ampa. Yanya brew on because you see him far a two and go to a bang. You better ballot box near the Ansah bang. Nisia go to a bar. It is a banya. Not so was scar only your friend is saying, let her commission. We say, or whatever, or move for a blue form. And to move at all, Abano, no mama or minor entry on my India. Now we have a back to a baby. And if you never, your person catching people from Penny there. I'm sorry, no more out, no message in boys in crying. This is a sin crying. Yanimia Bayer was a cocantamantua, Gantua, dear, who are new now. And what? You are and by a sorry buyer. First, who go promoting Yeska so go to come. And they say, who go on Yeska. That's I have to Tiano. Unya baby now back on Yasonia man. And you catch them from before. I'm no person with your man is you. Nisa, I'm sorry. No more boy. No more fear that is a year. You're best in Anya.
When you are Yatra home. When you are Yatra home. And now, yeah, Samuel could me share IGP and the dean attempt the deal on my attempt. Satan near Porquay. Or the dear attempt the deal on my attempt. Efan who dear. When you want to criticize the IGP, yes, do it. Or the dean attempt the deal on my attempt. Emma MPP for woman so sometimes and today say mempe Kufadu supporter or name baba ye argument to Facebook. Or me almost say me the deal on my attempt. They are just foolish people. And me buso almost say adwene be na edamutiri mabu adwene na ase nipa adwene because the same people no yewo obi catch us say woma ye license no abodi nsem ye into obi che MPP for arm yourself with a fufu woma fufufunu woma arm yourself. I can't blame Dampare today, but NDC in Fanya Ansah that Sebunya power. You don't deal with these people, say, Omu Yeminianum. No, you don't do it. Until me Akufo-Addo supporters and appointees, Omwa dia nyame fe, Omwa dia nyame de. There are people you can't deal with them. Say me no, don't do it. Don't try. Omo de nyame fe. Omo de mempe omo de. Because who say unua no no a onu ohun sa. And that is the situation I tell him. Nti ya trawa sa. Say to Samuel Kubio.
The NPC is determined to use all kinds of tricks to win the 2012 election. And that is why they hate it when you say all die. Because clearly they have realized that in terms of achievement, there's no track record to protect. All they talk about is Professor Mills here at Sundayene. Today you have Harry Idris saying that though Professor Mills has not performed, Ghanaians believe that he's morally upright because they have substituted John 10:30 in the Bible, which is I and my Father are one, and they've made the Mills and God are one. So he believes that Ghanaians will buy into that scripture they have produced. But I want to tell the NDC something. Fortunately for them, they have a helpless son of a woman, Obaba, as an IGP, who with just a phone call, he can decide to sack 4 or 8 of his men. Now, if it won't any punishment to be fine, but what my phone there, your license. I am not calling for arms, but if for a Ghanaian who is struggling to put body and soul together, the person who go from a queue from 5 a.m., get to vote around 3 p.m., got the ballot box to 5, and when it's time for counting, the ballot box away. Na nipa no otimi totua, when a woman fu a wolf here, yen can sell license and no dia boano.
But a young one. So boys living a young one. A young one. Mempe politics mu a grotan tantino. Na we onini bo game. We anyway bo game. That's the situation I tell him. Yankwe. All right, so 0302208090. Your opinion. Tell me your opinion. So now make a assembly about a year a school for figures be a me madam for lecture be the same day me.
Oh, see, I mean.
But yadi a year pensioners no come banking sector and ya for you ever deal with the main issues a year minianum etnasi Edem Agbana and Basintele almost a bit dealing with the main issues. But the point is still Ghana for air kasa. Then you know one issue and sa ade we yabe to me say obi feel say no ti amani pan 5 days, okay? Yamani pan 5 days. I'm on for cancel more mope. Anyway, hello.
Commander.
Yes, sir.
Commander, but you will need to equally as a man.
Okay, as a man for your auntie.
Yo, Commander, Nakupo Shira no Jumapa over more man than Nakupo Shira. Commander, one Mamora who is the way effort teams to our own ball in summer a dynamic car previous. They are banu because a man per se yet. Young first say empty no memu, and a young first in swim woman. Omun can say Miri Baba, a better, a tenny, no become yet, nay, China, young per se opinion leaders, and not a Christian bodies are more Hanomono, on the better the Japan. Because before that time, when I told you 40 million, beat me, being a look at all that the open, no beer, I look all that, and look like I know she. No, this is the mean being a no catcher or be said when the two cry and say, no, we must have a name and mobile and ask them who said, or can say, Satam na deep na no your ban just a phone call make my dating be man no more. Ba what you Kwabena. Na opinion to meet no no say. Na Satam ni na nya say. No be ba no be at say na ye tata ni say o ka who say emire na ebe sa na esisa na ye didi o ma ye mpesa mu bia ebe bia ma no ma ka because e na mu ko na mu ye be mo Ghana anu because e ya mu e na ya ko no mo nya na ya to abamo na o mu di o ma Ghana so ba o mo ko ma Ghana nye tutura mai because Ghana ya sumje mai enti de o se fata na de o se fata no e be ye mani di bai ye mpesa obi ko ka se no bi tata no bi ko ka se mo down no de mpesa tata yes asama ye ni no e bi na MPP ni so ka ade tro mo ko kwacho no ano because of the no ye MPP ni ti ana
hello okay all right and then we say hello
commander good afternoon
sir but your first of referee
me de Kwame me Fefi
Kwashiman okay Kwashiman for yanko
mom blame obia o mom blame NDC for omunya opportunity to stop Daniel way na e no man ye sometimes you be me there by it why na ye tijeri asipa yi na me kai na ho ne transfer o man ne very really
okay me that say my make of another caller hello okay my losing no yanko hello
hello
Paja first of referee Asama Zenu, Pacho Pajane, and Yanko Toto.
I close. I can say, the Moy and the Indian show, the Moon Cosso, the Moon Baby, the Matu. It's all now.
Okay, Yanko fan on that call on the line. Hello.
Commander Boa.
Yes, sir. Pacho first of referee.
Pacho, friend, right, because I travel so.
Abosokai for Yanko.
I was looking for an almost so almost our energy power here.
Major almost so.
The men may walk on it there. Yeah, no, so and 5 rounds. This is the time. I say a ginger year grassroots now. Youth now, year to myself 2024. NDC a better power no. And my will cry and will be a bemo. I say a story. Now you penny for no or montage. And ye to my day 2024. A cool no. And ye NDC phone quang because I ban way any pepper beer or Bayama Ghana. Don't be asked on Betty Ghana for 2. And then no man send fata. And see, ye to my day now 2024. The Timia power, na ye power, na ye nya power na ye mpini for, or my father for all, na that's it.
Okay, so your opinion, Yanko for another caller, Paul Zinakos says comparing these voices and what just happened today is very annoying. Hello?
Bobie?
Yeah.
Commander Boa.
Yes, I'm Pastor. You're first of referee. So. Nana, Emrafo no omoko Minister of Finance no. Ushebo TV so. Okay, all right. Pajo na yanko. Na wako enti Alan ebeko ye ni.
Oh, Baba ebeko ye. Delegate no obia
na wako mumu hwe bibi o.
Bobia me see ebeko ye. Na the akoro o man pay for time. Ade na ye hu. Beje be fa dia say Alan. The beer of the Biania, the Allen, and you go an hour. Now they go this day. That's all, Muno.
Oh, but see, I know dear, a drew baby, say Alan, Ebuna, and Gunia, maybe sooner I could find Yakwa FM. But this time around, you know, sir, they will not do same for Alan. And you don't bear, sir, their mano.
But yes, Yanya bro, me say, the Uya delegate, and now you're good soldier. Now what? Now see. We have a power over 6 years, 8 years. Now, to Unyashi, not to be given a year about Mechidia. Can we say, one, I did a Momona Boswa,
and then reshuffling and also the beer and also one had a abamono. One of the number 2 neighbor. And the way delegate, that's also more now. That's also for Obama Island. Now we say, very good because you realize go to forum. Okay, before say, I'm to Obama or Ghana for about 2 Batiamano. Young Canadian party to there, Ghana for a pet. Obia, Obia, old Stromana, MP2, NBC, 40 with the bit of Obama, and Island. Island, be unique election about the Ghana Aqua. But we must be very young. What of the other degree? About a meal could be about the extreme. Bobie, the never and then no, and then I did our no. Okay, oh, Facebook the copper, no one can say it's show, but the media travel in your platform pay for be.
But Nanama, sir, I end this form corner damn parachu.
Bobie, every bapaway, maintain that Obia. Me what year for me more former chairman what in table today. What year Canada Japan and small cafe judge be what year? You know what year? Nana meba wo ubetimi atra radio so akeka san sem na fa judge one fa ho adi Bobie me mentimi nkata sem fa me hu me ka sem bi say yet your manya o man no emu mra no eti ahiafo eni atiafo yo ena wo ska but me kunipa afa ho adi free a obi anya o de better me na na mo akun me de me say ke kwa this eti obi hu a you bet me jeli me penye de ko bi abekwa me mabiem okay enti ma mra ni nyadwuma na mo se ntofo se mu jan fi no so sanka obi ye boni ayeka no obi ye boni ye kina so no na mo ye comparison we dey anya hwe ye fa nche no because ye pio man a ye o ganto ahene obi di boni no ko ganto ante be no man emda no ayadwuma e dey ye fo endi na mo akoka se me na me ka se gabi o cheda kwankwo sesa enkrofo am omo atuo se omo meyeku na ne ofanya kwa nwane emfiri oman no mu a o ka se enkebe jame abronye tra radio so se Jomahama akonse atu aba eba be yeku ye de jo abronye akọ court ejano se onkofie Bobie media ye meka ne se omangara ha na ye da bi me kire o party no ade a mo ye ebi na me bobo so akire no o be so akire se dampare bae no bibia ye okay na me kire ne ma esisi wo dampare ase Bobie me wa afia ho me ntisi robi ana party dia wa ban ma ade a people be bia no aye party the position ya the people be bia no on ne nya so oba be ono ne ko nakanda nti nye sa de ne ne se man susu na nya adwuma dia de ye be benje sa se abian susu apulfo enye wadwumi so ni bi na adwuma kan no omo ye no okay Mate with us Nana okay mama fa another caller hello Pajo friends of free good afternoon Najwa yes madam what's up yankoi me back to school on the 10th of January. SS. Our boss is said this is Friday. I watch over. I don't watch it. Yeah, some more. Yeah, okay. School first week of the 12 years, 7 to 8 weeks. Okay, 10th January. January no fear. Go vote. Omo be fear me. And some not watch. It is Omudi say 4 or 5 weeks. 5 weeks of the school. And all but 12 years. Over 12 years, 7 to 8 weeks. With the also goes on the 10th April. Not just say, Guaja 2 months. Let us say. And to get away free education. Masa. Nana, I said, where the idea? Now, wouldn't him say, will be at the year figures be sending me. Na ade no problem ni nyina say sika ni wom de beto aduane ama nkoda na di that's the secret and nothing else apart from that no unim say nkoda free JHS eba SHS no they are around 552,000 good so infrastructure pressure aba no so that's it sika no asa good wo mo di sika na wie ya di ni nyina afa wo mo wie sika ni nyina wie asabiye ni obi aha ntino ene asade a yempepre ya wonfa we num nkofie na we num so mra
na yɛnhwɛ sɛ deɛ ɛbɛtia sɛ sɛ akɔyɛ Ghana live by plan and it's sad.
But this is serious. Kokonte Olonka 17-18 cities Kokonte Olonka.
But I just my bottom quite your friend is say classes.
And action classes a month 500 Ghana.
Hey, 500.
Classes and everybody cheap. That's the cheapest one. And to go schools 2 months 1,000 Ghana.
You.
Kwale. Yes.
You. Hello.
Honorable Bobie.
Yes, sir.
The champion for the Adams and the free Ansah.
Okay, sir.
Bobie. Manya opportunity there, my man Fantia and Mouse and Amaya Fine. Open Grum how and you may be close to Gruma. I want to say a solid pan near Ghana and Pennyford. And Slow Kwabena through the deba. 10 days in equal Casama, and near fast, I'm going to say, Trada. But I'm between Casama. After some cry, must I do over Bafana, must I not Ghana company for me? I am high. But me can't repress it. I find it. We have to begin work out. I could tell you. I 100 years that's home. Nemum Sasano Mudapadia, and yet, but the American so much to be not yet. You so yeah, no, Dana, we are a bayer. Namaka Ghana for 2024, no matter what, send your piano and this Papa, Power no Sayabano. But I know joke, you know. The same no Sasano Mudapadia, Jenny Pie, but that's what and then Mummy Chan, Matanya Market Row. With Ghana for 2024, and this Papa.
Okay, thank you. My main family last call and I mean find you. Hello.
Hello.
That's your first of preferring.
Your friend will take by me.
Okay. Yeah.
Prefer Ashoma.
Okay, Ashoma for young.
Let me say.
Yeah.
Yeah, end this in Pennyphone.
Yeah.
Treatment now with the Myers this year. You do what? Yes, you bring your IGP and it's more thing. Obabe security Yamayana. And now you're being to say, Thomas by Amidemia.
You see, Minia, only baby. Seriously. Me, President Mills time, no?
Yeah.
Say, ye Kapan Kasana, yet now mine. Because MPP knew, NDC knew, CPP knew. Yenya Ghana for Asante new is revenue new yenya Ghana for me. That is what I believe. So and in reality no NDC anye ade boni bia na nkomo de ka yenya niema ni bi o why let's take it easy na yentra se enuanom se futuo bi na e be free nipa na tu no na a friend at no
winning.
But a kodru baby no me no I realize microphone we no mu deal no emfa ne se onu nua onyanwa so onya na be finish no let's go because onyaw kete on fa ho nchew and that's the situation.
So young kasana apaje etu yefu na ya fa nye juma and I luckily say ye ho anya yi say apaje ewu ansa na nkofo mu yesa anya mani nyina ye bi me ya na ye ya anka papa itiesia akwa tete wo yesa anya ma we o onye da because on say Rollins anya ye kulabo ye si openi ye ya na bache de obetimi dia wo
ye dia
na bache obetimi dia wo wow anya so no aka so ntimi story kura on mi say obetimi aseti nkola kitikiti bi ni o ma akasa Rollins star of free mono enema ye hu echiesa ye NDC for ye hu echiesa nti omu ye bibi
okay all
ye
right
feni for omu ye bi omu hwe bibi ye pa du ye tama omu pe obi a onusu mitimo din ti papa papa we are always nobody.
All right, that's it. Thank you. My man call me commercials. My ba you be doing come me kai was live studio. I say Menuya Bema Malik Basintele, Deputy National Communication Officer NDC, Edem Agbana, my last soldier, former National Deputy Youth Organizer, Edem Bejoinia. So Edem call a friend say Ketu or Koketu. What is about 4% of taking over the Emfa. Your best to more about your word. Come on. You have a clever beer. A yard of Pacho and Comra.
Ejamomi en Canada dewo baby ade na de sei ama enti brodo amato ato wo se wo kina na pamdi betwati akwa adwuma no e na ehye wono wa wo mukomoko ne se awo kanfo no mira na me de mia ade ye de me de me se me kama no ahwe eni se me di brodo yi etu asie yi o emom bisa me tika mu aye pai bread king me to baako me di wie ekura ansa na me je baako de abafie brodo ni din e de bread king na wo sanso woni nu a ye fra no royal taste bread enya sam kitu o na se bread king and royal taste e jumeko baako bread king company limited and yes brodo mienu nyina na mo de esam papa ene nuane nu ebebo amani padua na nya ahode ene yes brodo ahodo mienu yo enti wodi a wo ahotoso se wo di brodo papa ankasa eno ti wadi a wo se di nemomo ahame mira we de se anya se die eno ani se yempe bread king for etu akwan na yempe brodo ibi ntongo na se ne sifa ye de no mi bisa wo so wo Kasua New Market bodua se kwantempon so AGB Bank in Chenhope, one is Stanbic Bank, and a DNMUhe, or number 0551 788 787, and our face 0500 078 368. Missy Bread King, dear, and Royal Taste Bread, dear. It's Nana say Pimmy.
Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
Oh, Nana Bobie Ansah on the Citizen Show. Stay with Nana Bobie Ansah, all the politics you can know on Accra FM 100.5. Tune to the Citizen Show with Nana Bobie Ansah. Yeah.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
All right, so we are back on mamen kai mo se mo mo tamale muti e ka e wo Dagbon FM so mo wo Central Region muti en ka wo Benya FM so any other affiliate stations yedamo se Lembele West End FM yedamo se and happy birthday to you Kwajo Nkunimdie Ampedu Aidin Montessori Learning Center Mampo Kwapem also free father no umame aunties in che Barbara our class media group omunyina say Kwajo Nkunimdie Ampedu happy birthday nyame ento nkwanem na onfa emfie bebre enka wonfie ho omo ahoden ene enyinkyere ora ede magbana no matrase chairman akwaba
Bobie
boko de
oh nyame adom
good Malik boko de Malik me campaign na me no de me ka
oh Malik de o de nyina aka meti e ba omo me de omo ka de omo do ba
the love was natural.
Yeah. Still a lot of them throughout me to me me gusushia to no be baby. I say unim say we campaign ma me nim no bo so ye campaign ma opa obehia nipa no o say ono de I mean open ne be boa party no.
It's simple.
The person worked only in the good interest of the party.
Yeah.
In the campaign and for your mammy dear, will be a Mrs. Canning in America.
Farmer Adam.
Now, Bobon would be was said the I don't win answer.
Anyway, yeah. But
I think after national election, Mambao show.
Yeah.
Adam Grano campaign coordinator.
T for synergy for synergy.
Oh yeah, campaign PR remote. No, yeah, campaign mama so far.
Oh no, as for my leg there now.
I know what the campaign si kind of manner. Or body na no bomb the national say.
Malik.
But Ketu South,
Ketu North.
Ketu North.
Bobie, mami nche eti for.
Omo Johnson.
Especially omo amutie from Ketu North. Ushono, you very fan base kesi my constituency.
Oh, okay.
Also, one of the things I have your media houses, the issue of streaming on Facebook.
Okay.
Until we do show no about 2:00 no. Emma yeniji because this time no 2 to 6 p.m. no. We monitor most of the media houses are apart from Yenua Bema Mugabe or Power FM no. Ubetie the other stations no. You can see say clearly all the time there is always an agenda. And that agenda no, it is not an agenda for the truth. Inti udi show no ba 2 to 6 no. Ebe fili critical gap bia ebe boa inti wo ene Mugabe and
Mugabe onye yi o. Ni papa
Esidawen
somewhere last week
okay.
But Nyame Adman 19th March
okay meaning nkasa for a while now I'm busy work
Nyame Adman Sunday
1 week ana
media
no Accra say
media yes it's our own road no media okay you go akọ no say onu de oye Ebra penny bako ono so boni homo de my NDC party any Ghana nyinanti a critical base nipa bebre me ba o show we omo ho fly na omo so kwa cha Bobie man mami especially one gentleman be a friend no Ansah or community be o me concern friend no Tokano or say o follow show pa
okay
now see my lake so I campaign bebre amount now Oba Stadium so on his own who say Bobie only a fan base, only a party for grassroots interact here. You will see clearly one thing. They are hungry for power. Passion for power no. And no any result here in the kind of leaders are you choose here at the National Delegate Congress. Passion for power no. And nothing we National Delegate Congress no. You were some people were expecting say be a party no be divided. But quickly we forgot about C4C, G4C, and we have come around together. We have moved on. Remember our example, Delali, Sewokpo, or your communication officer, Wakaswa, your constituency, that's Eutu Senya East.
Okay.
He was a key member of Honorable Samuel Chairman of Sample for the campaign team, C4C, and I'm assuming a spokesperson to the Mosquito. But then we are. After the elections, or one of the people are offering you say, senior, your side has won, but we are young. We need power in 2024. Let's unite. Let's move together. That is the kind of maturity any leadership are. Here in the party. So as I speak to you, the party is united. I believe with what we are seeing, the NDC will win power in 2024. You only have to do 1 or 2 things as your homework. And it here
but there's still Kumasi no with a yes I'm a youth organizer issue no. I'm a Kwabena believe we said this is the way the MPP is going to play the game. And it seems NDC is not ready.
Bobie Mosquito, your friend Mosquito. Youth organizer.
Oh, okay, only
now you're youth organizer. First I think now you're deputy. 4 years ago, at the time I make contesting for deputy national youth organizer. Or you're a very passionate young man. Or you're one of the most dedicated NDC soldiers and are faithful, sir. Ubenya on the grounds. Now, no, or see or your campaign, mawa, or you know with so much passion. Or you're very, very committed, very hard guy, very resilient young man. Into my own video, nini associated with no. Personally, we may be expressing my comment as an individual. Bobie, there is nothing in that video I new in our political landscape. MPP for no be ankada. There is nothing in it MPP4B Ankada. Prior to 2016, President Akufo-Addo nankasa ni language, ni utterances, na ye more your friend say hard, na ye harder, na ye harsh, more than dear. Yes, so I'm a youth organizer, no kind. So there is nothing in that audio. It's so strange. And then who ye NDC ni and now ye Ghana ni utia and be before no per se make a whole lot of noise out of it. And yes, I won't say issues be or let's say the fact. The fact is that your system nankasa ye penukre. Into your constitution so in such a way say oh can Ukraine. The system will find a way of silencing you. Into Nipano Ekase, he was speaking out of Obia wa endure intimidation.
Yeah.
Obia wa endure abuse, any suffering. And minim no pass in 2020. Oka youth are the police and those so-called security services are security personnel no omo abuse you omo in 2020.
Oh really?
Oka minim no pa o.
Oh.
Bobie enti oka me say okasa from Nakumemu. He was speaking out of passion, out of experience.
Okay.
While experiencing these things down, these intimidations and all of that.
Okay.
Or a very, very, very bold gentleman. Who sound bad. Why endure a lot of things on behalf of the NDC. Assuming the Oka know a mistake. The first thing I don't want is a condemnation from the NDC. Because he wasn't speaking for himself. He was speaking for the millions of NDC youth. Almost say we can't endure this intimidation again. He is suffering. Why anyone to say we offering him a sacrificial lamb. He is in police cells simply because he chose to fight for his party. But me difficulty, and I'm going to say this thing to IGP Dampari or Tia. I want him to know, say, for me, as an individual, no, he has been a very, very big disappointment.
Why?
Or a very big disappointment. Bobie, you appointed Dampari, now NDC for ni other people expressing doubt about the performance. The day now you appointed the following morning, I'm your GH1 video no I'm making reference. You can check the date. Because GH1 I make say looking at Dampari, the professional background, and the kind of things that people have said about him, no, Oba, I believe he will make a good IGP. Nemom, and we're depending on whether or not he will allow the person who are appointing to corrupt him. Because one thing I've come to realize is the person President Akufo-Addo, the kind of leadership, no, the kind of terrible leadership, no, infectious. Into we have very good professionals that are appointed na. By the time he's done with them, they've all become sport like Onwankasa.
Yeah.
It's infectious. According to say disease vampire. Into our appointed will be nipani extremely professional cry. On only details. Nipano etina the person will sport. Mikae and I make us say for Dampari to succeed, he must be a man of his own and not allow Nipa or appointing to President Akufo-Addo any nabai to dictate to him. My point is that laws are made for us to work equally for every Ghanaian. Inti Asema Malik Basintale Becca as Deputy National Communication Officer say you're wrong. That's a police move China. Say your friend is a Kamadin. And also a Deputy General or also a Communication Officer for MPP. Or also kind the same thing now. Let the law deal with them the same way.
Exactly.
Asema Mayor the Magbana Meka as NDC activists say you're wrong. That's a law no be deal with me. Say Nanabi and Asamia Uku and I let the law deal with them the same way. Say yes, sir. Any problem be any concern be but issues are involving NDC for now police for no approach. Who the alacrity me OSS now me your lecture teacher be a friend alacrity. The kind of alacrity any smile your friend is a sweetness seriousness omudi approaching those issues no because I won't say do they do same for MPP fanatics no remember examples bebree several examples you call a youth congress and confusion be by Cape Coast basa be by videos no these young men as we speak today you see police for chase in Crawford omo a friend is a suspect said they were involved in that chaos. There was no killing. Okay.
Yeah.
There was no killing. A fight between ABR. Two groups. A class kakrabi. We have video no. Why is the police not attaching that same level of seriousness to Nipa 8 Omuye in the 2020 elections? Nipa. No. And I involve NDC 4 into law now. IGP any police any jumano. They have a section for NDC 4 and I was section for MPP. Me, one say Razak issue MPP for any police for the kind of statements I will make it back and I say at the IGP damn pariani in Crawford any MPP for no and then on Mubagana Kumana and then I Moana. Akufo-Addo Ankasa, what did he say prior to 2016? Say a father of violence. You can the number one engineer of violence in our political scene. Say Akufo-Addo because we don't know yet the biggest beneficiary of these violent acts.
Yeah.
But Esia, now mu pretending to say Mudi oh BBI fine, but the NDC 4. Now mu yewe na we any message my NDC in Ashanti region, any NDC nationally. Say if we allow the police to get away with dealing with Razak this way, no, ebema omu confidence. This is executive biome. There is a limit to what I can do, I can say.
Yeah.
Maintain fake biome. But I am encouraging especially a youth wing. Say boy no a youth organizer. This is the time to show strength. Now such strength, no, it shouldn't be shown only by issuing statements. Yenko and ensure that the gentleman is out of police cells. Because Bobie, Sisi Martin Pebu Echo court a few months or years ago.
Yeah.
Say every crime is a bailable offense.
Yeah.
And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now then, a police on keeping on. Is he running away? And he's being him take him through the legal process. Court no so can there a lot of questions for him. So you better answer. You better call. But for now, let the gentleman come out. Be protected and let's not make it look as if say what committee offense be yes so sacrilegious or kasembia Akufo-Addo and Kebida or kasembia MPP Mpenifo and Kebida. Bobie, youth wing no should stand up and defend this gentleman because we say MPP for one person who test your pulse. Say how will you react? Almost test your pulse. Say how will you react? It's almost succeeded with Razaka. Nobody will be bold enough to make some statements, any very strong statements towards the 2024 elections. Now IGP or Tia, meaning so they be our radio stations. Now mu the year investigations anyway. I am saying it. Your friend here the Magbana. Me say IGP has been a monumental failure because or yes selective application of the me say or yes selective application of your laws. Into you know, and I make IGP Dampare a monumental failure. Say, Otia and an microphone tia, Madame Madame Phobia Omo police officers, minimum so mutio program pa Omo I headquarters ya Omo can't say me say, and that is the general feeling on the ground. So no activity say or your MPP police. Or activity say laws no appointing no. He is to deal with only MPP, NDC folks and always favor MPP for no. Yes, sir. Then the institution is broken. Yes, sir. Then the laws are not working. Yes, sir. Then it shows we can't have trust in this institution called police service. And you want service with integrity. Integrity no way. Integrity no way. Service there who will be more standing wall traffic light or directed traffic and here service no there won't be. But where is the integrity? Service are so partisan, so biased. Where is the integrity? Into IGP or TA this matter must be resolved in such a way, say, we will all be confident that there are a police force working for everyone.
Yeah, Mercy about, but Malik, looking at the pressure on the IGP, Mianra, AC and Mene NDC, Council of Elders, Nibia War, Kumasi, Edi, Komo, Ebinime Kasa, and Ra. And in fact, Dr. Sapon spoke to me, Adam Penifobinimi, the Dim Komo. What's Adia Noa, and Phone Bako catch him and say, on police for no dig Komono. Also, Omunya call no free Accra to act. Into Omodia Omonfa, a year a branch edembra. Na Omo ebeto to nano, no more amana kufi. And I'm catching and saying, no, it's never true. Now, and Komobe issue statement, Ashanti in their condemn. Now, I'm catching and say, you condemn him, they will use your statement in court. Now, since you condemn him, I didn't go to court and I queried it. Oh, I could have said, no, and yet. So, initially, now my position, no. But the point is, it seems there's so much pressure on the police service.
You see, Bobie, as a maminia, Adam, Abana, Akakenina. My very biggest concern is how the police reacts to matters of this nature. Now, first of all, in some letters, name be viral. Be a bisa ni police for enkoche nkrofobinu. Omoma enya nti ase say the jurisdiction of the police service must be involved in matters like this. Okay. In so many cases, you know, you say aji obi kobo police for mane say we ana asimesi ye and asem we ana asimesi ye. Ansah no moto on mo se mo kohwehwe say nipa kro no action and now almost started investigations with regards to matters of that sort. But in this particular matter, a police for Amayanya Nentia said omunya an order from Accra to fish out that young man Mosquito.
I see.
That is what they have made us understand as to whoever invoked the jurisdiction of the police to act in this particular matter, because Bobie, there have been several videos, sir. Yabubo police for say it was some kochisa asimesi, and they have made us aware, say it hasn't even come to their notice. And yentia embo mu notice na say obiani wa wafa phone and obiani wa lodge complaint say ni asimesi kaye no a threat to ono ankasa na life. And as a result of that, they haven't reacted to so many other videos. In fact, there have been several instances of MPP executives, Atena Radio so, Atena TV so. Akane pefe se abatuana ye komuno. That was the 2020 abatuana mo. Omontana ho emo bia empiomo enko shechire. Na ni ombe ye bia mo modi nkonim no. Ombe ye, even if it means taking people's lives.
Yeah.
There have been instances Anchrophobi Atena TV sumpo attracting and senchirafwa omuku ama omayi.
Yeah.
And to the extent said they have demonstrated to those particular people how their lives will be taken. Few days after those people had their lives taken, there is no other evidence than this. But Anchrophono obia and Piomo also not to even talk of remanding the person for 1 hour. Ya remanding Nipano. Mosquito Edemeka no answer me. Oya madam fupa.
Okay.
In 2020, ye di bibi bonitrim. Paul said na Edemeka said and he suffered it. I'm giving an instance. In the limited registration exercise, we're mounting pressure in the Swami constituency because the PM say MPP 4% the majority leader no constituency. To trust them. 1% over registration of minors. That was our constituency no more. Ojinemu NDC or Kuma NDC or the non-qua at all. Uncrofo omu pia abrantani to the extent say obi free nechi edi dua boni trim. Am I rational echo confanoche?
Wow.
I left Savannah region. Sam I'm the regional communication officer at the Mass Savannah. Yeah. But he said me aminia Edem Kaya no. Mosquito yobia. So the winim echo kuomu anaso ojina wechi
eso usisi mu a obeso mu saa kopem se nkunimde be ye wode ana ne amopɛ no monsaka okay inti he's a loyal guy inti mrebi atwemu ogina mechi in one particular activity inti asamoto no meso me to me na free savannah ena me be pie mu wo komase na me be sra no hospital asemba ko oda na bed tro ka kire me na se nyame adom enya de obewu sesia obesore osore nso a ade omode aye no no ebehye ne tirim saa kopem se nkunimdie so be NDC de na ya kire omo se power is transit power enhye ni papa konsa esesem nti wukrande a ekine betima ye obi de na kwan bia so obefa so mana abamu no obeye na Branton ka sa asemi I felt say he spoke with passion and pain because a car kete and komu yine free asase so. And this particular young man was granting an interview and ade ba ko ka en say ono ogina we ontena ho emma MPP phone wi aye biom na MPP for kwan omota fa so di wi aye. And an example is the 2020 elections.
Yeah,
we were unarmed citizens and civilians went to protect a ballot box. As a result of that, not just MPP4 near police for be a kabomu, a bomu too. We lost 3 lives on the spot. In Savulugu, Mrantie, Ekase, Omontiasie, a coalition center, and they should make it transparent. No beer and yaho. These citizens were unarmed, toothpick kumpu, no munkrebi, but there were people who shot into them, and we lost the lives of 2 people on the spot. In Zabzugu, yet the ballot box no ewura DC fie edumankani anina. From 1992, yenye coalition ewo DC fie da. They covered them. They drove our returning officer out, and when people tried resisting, unarmed civilians, and they attacked them in the it was around 9 p.m. and people had to run for their lives. And they were beating them just because they weren't prepared for the unforeseen, and the unforeseen occurred. Until Abranti said, Abatwa Yekumuno, you name the history of this political party called MPP. Moyankophobia, more moment penimpo jina simpie so akase. All die be die. Kwa bi amube faso. Se mon kwampo na modbe to. Se nipa 100 kra na mube kum omo a. Ewu aka bebo omo owu no. Ye kum wo election grounds mpo a. Ni nyina ye pe. Your flag bearer said that he went untouched. Anthony Kabo. Eka said someone din kunima Ghana be to say Afghanistan. This is virtually like a treasonable offense.
But the point is, you can't blame the MPP. You can only blame the NDC because Anthony Kabo time, Samuel Kuzi, the NDC just sat. I mean,
Adam Agbanaka Assembly or senior branch and Kayano is no different from what we already know in our political landscape.
Yes, of course.
And no history na memano. And because it is no different, I'm giving you similar instances that were said.
So the point
and
is,
how they were reacted to.
So the point is, so
under that regime,
the
NDC is not the Ghana Police Service, and that is the distinction I want us to have here. The police service left them because of reasons known to them, but for some strange reasons, and the police for no MPP for na yabako. That is the distinction I want us to draw here, because the police service. Se asemisi wa NDC abreso and it's a security matter. And NDC and I watch us independent too. And your police service at the regime. In there, the police service no the part government of the day akabomu. And I wanted to give you instances even under this current regime. Unkophobia kakasam, I'm making some comments. Ye jomo. Former chairman. My name is watching the video now.
Yeah.
So would see and sema abranti and kaya. And I'm still wondering why the police service hasn't reacted to it. And no, NDC for Nejano. So that is the particular matter we are looking at here. And me actually my drinkers here and I say, one, there's a law in this country.
Yes.
Your money per bail. Bail nature say nipano ye no krano. Ya ambre.
ya enya dia odi ye ko merry go round bia ono ankasa de no ho bai enti ye jawo wo de ko fie na ko prepare but maybe ye pe wo bia no wo de appear for us to investigate you. As simple as that. Nobody is challenging any investigation. I mean, me am beti you bet ma be kukuru me. Na Bobie wo e bia investigate you baby. I mean, at the end of the day you realize that what you were doing was even false. But ye the nipa naba Criminal Code 1960 Act 30 over section 96(7). It clearly rubbishes and nullifies all non-bailable offenses, including murder. Say makukumo bimpono. There was a court na mami bail. Even treasonable offenses have been repealed, and today all other things are being granted. I mean bail. But Abranti, by word of mouth, Okojinani baby, Akansem, and he spoke out of passion. And investigation and mobile conducting pona say Abranti, and Sema Okai no, what is the history to it? Now what chile ya bomida, ya the bibia shimitimuda, anka kakra, anka meshremenkwa, say ni say. Then you even get a psychologist to guide him. Say ni say nesi, ya power cho, udie fachomo. At this point, we should rather be pleading with mosquito. At this point, and not hardening him. Yeah, hardening. We are adding on to his pain. Interbrante got through Sanime Enkosiaga because I mean the whatever he said there is not so instrumental to the extent say Ubetime are locking off for what. But at the end of the day, what we should look at and say, Osansu Pieba, you have doubled his pain in this country. And to make the coin be a mefaso a mepanacho biano, mepanacho. Because the guy needs to be pleaded with by the state and not prosecuted. Ya panacho. I cannot say niesi ye biano on fancho.
I think new information be
may pick and then we take it from there.
The court has detained him.
Yes.
Until 14th. Tuesday and 14th.
Yes.
And 14th.
Almost detaining no. And that's what I'm speaking about. I mean, it's a bailable offense, and that is the political persecution in this particular matter. And I can assure you, Bobie, say me. Malik Basentali and the national body of the party get it to the end of this particular matter. We'll take it on Endra. Some national executives had been dispatched to the Ashanti
region. And yes, the Deputy General Secretary.
It was in a meeting. They dispatched you. And Omokono, if there's the need for reinforcement, I'm not paying many Azoka Kasa or Tamale. And or say there will soon be reinforcement. So we are utilizing all other legal means to overturn this frivolous, this decision. Standing the test of time. No? But by Tuesday, there will be a backup force of the regional executive body, the national executive body. Backup. And we will storm Kumasi in Grand Star. Na ikodruwa. Yebeshe. Say almost a mega ni a mega wushia.
Akufo say yebehwe yebehwe. Can Theophilus Bobiansa tell Malik that the police are just acting on the orders from above. So Malik should stop saying NDC it's not a police service. What is happening is orders from above, and NDC should learn and do the same thing. So this one is coming from Theophilus Samson Commissions. For me, the NDC leadership it looks very weak and they need to act. Now they have changed leadership. Okay, so Maria Adams says under NDC we had a freedom of speech, but under Akufo-Addo acquire style be okay. So when Wood Young says the young man spoke out of passion, anger, pain, frustrations. Okay. Now, one says, Commander, our judiciary system has failed the ordinary Ghanaian citizen, and Parliament must do something about it. This one is coming from Alexander Kwesi. Then we have Eric Rene Kofi Manshia Ewo Takra there. But Obia send me message bia Leslie, only Adam Kuntokwa here in because he's not part of the national executives. Or say Adam Unyai Kasakasa na onkona munkoshi muntisi krum na monye se Adam is not part of the national executives. Obetimi ask any opinion as a party member and once a deputy youth and national organizer. That is the only way Obetimi. But when it comes to taking decisions, Adam to be okay. So Bequin Benjamin says very powerful program, and this should learn from this. When we come to power, Yenye Bibi Sunyane Tanoso for. Now let's deal with the main issue on board. Ghana at a crossroad. Ghana on the brink of collapsing. Sa collapse you. Safi ne collapse you. You can't tell. So, who tell me what a market center? Who tell me what shop office? Let's talk about Ghana, the current state of Ghana. What is happening? We are looking at economic indicators. Figures no let's use the figures. In 2015, your friend said Christian Council issued statement said economic hardships no are dorsal in 2015 under John Mahama. So then we need to talk about it. Let's look at a nearby market ayekoto. Then yan share bills ayetua. The ordinary Ghanaian, your water bills, your light bills, and the fuel you buy. 3 days in there, and they buy some day 20% excise tax or levy. To a year food and beverages. So you know, I says I'll be taught. A mineral a bottle no 3 cedis kitwa medium 3 cedis 50 pesos 4 cedis so 20% in addition. Obviously you are going to buy a sachet in pack no oberton say 10 cedis a big jump 15 cedis and these are some of the issues who are ever. Let's talk about a brobo and anwa rice and all that. And then you share a year sikasai and ojumayininya. As we speak, Ghana started a year one of a year IMF conditions say a free January echo, no employment. Apart from the private sector, government ain't me employ sikanasa ashe homo dear. So tiasiasa oba where we school senye ebia Malik ana Adam and ebia jumabino so brabeye bia. There is no hope for the person. There is no way. Now, beyond that, yes, yako IMF da. Then omukache say, yenfa ban into public sector employment. So we have been there before. NPPC been sida. Today, not only public sector freeze, but again, afedi ye sika free butum. Nkokura mrewa ye. So in general terms, and yema brain na ekoso. But Kwame. Fa dari no to hasisia my person them boamina educate me them say omo beka che say omo print diaries 22 Kedofurata monya Kedofurata
yes almost say no printing of presidential diaries.
Okay, no, but for the diary no to but when we saw my printed new diaries.
Bobie. Who's that? The Biameka said President Akufado. Any now buying. Omoye and Crophobia. Almost a friend said the Asama Omo Kano. Any the Omoyano, they be omoninam different tangents in English. No, Akufado and the truth, they have a parallel relationship. Akufado or very loose relationship with the truth. Unka nukre. Nukre yefeno nukre. President Akufado. Oni nukre to say ejani nsio. They don't meet omunsia. Because from time I obey president. In fact, before obey president, the campaign asema oka ni nyina o de bia ono ye direct opposite enti Akufo-Addo say me be save you enu kire say he is coming to kill you. So say economy no grow, it means that the economy has collapsed. So presidential diaries issues we omudi buy at a time anagana fu nyina ye criticize omu say economy no enye na ye sika asem ni nyenti mun reduce public expenditure. Enti kenoforiata eco parliament omu announce public sector cuts and expenditure omu reduce here. One of the things almost state here is this year no, there's no printing of presidential primaries diaries. Yeah. But omu kan no, yemibu ye raise issues we say in November who can budget who can about presidential diaries no. Some of us had information say some of the agencies, any ministries, and my contracts no ahead of time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, to your Facebook page and I don't know more. At least I'm for bit me a pick. So 2023 diary and at the 2023 diaries are almost. But not knowing says I know more information.
Oh, me say me can I think if not on your network and now one of the stations me can say in November. At the time amumuma sa directive and amuka say you are giving that directive enye juma because many of the institutions no right from August September almost started process to say omuma contracts because our diaries a customized diaries because I customized in some instances krano ebia so omu list omu person omu di bakuma ubobia ya to me submit e din ubia udin wo inside ewom. It is those diaries to take it time to print. It's even before the announcement, no.
Not Oma or Dada.
They are not in touch with reality.
Okay.
President Akufo-Addo ni finance minister, no. Okay. They were not in touch with reality.
Okay.
It's Oma or Dada bebre. Many of the institutions and a diary, no. Say eno na abai. Enya idea obetumi hide. They have printed diaries. So 30% cut in public expenditure no, just a matter of words. Me challenge you more on this your show and Bobie. Say ministry be anywhere, reduce your expenditure by 30%. If anything at all, really? They have rather increased. Figures I'm telling you, say, even presidency no. So 30% reduction away and no your friend is saying. No travel. There is a ban on travel. And it's in December.
Yeah, you should land process.
Remember, not less than 16 ministers in December. They were traveling. Just to take hold of a certain public narrative. They be Akufo-Addo see no travels. No. Then besides said Dubai in December. On any Naponi ministers by 18. Oman go Dubai.
Including party executives.
Party executives. Yeah. Now what happened to the there's a ban on travel. No. Na ban no here. Omu go Dubai in December. Na ban no here. Parties need be omu ko videos no. They went to enjoy. Omu ko less than 1 hour is dedicated to pretentious meetings about Ghana. The rest was fun and shopping.
Yes, same.
Oh. Because they can't even take it to the bank, so they have to chop it. And now more corruption, no. Dividends of the corruption in our more spending. No. Bobie, so presidential diary as some no. We have to invest because more announce here. But don't name me was very big difficulty be.
Yeah.
I feel na me bon pa esenya so I call parliament.
Yeah.
But I want to ask a question. Parliament, the budget about. More approvals, more approve policy, and in the policy document now more approve it is included. Say pretty diaries, and I say what diaries no, what is parliament, and then a parliament be found.
Okay,
because it means say, I didn't know they did it without parliamentary approval. Is that not what it means?
No, restate your
Bobie,
yeah.
the yedi presenting wa parliament as budget no your friend no economic budget and economic policy of government into any figures say how many millions economic policy.
Okay.
Okay, say first approval na eba no I criticize minority say why did you help them to approve? Almost say they had approved only the policy.
Okay.
Now what's your policy no more? It is stated there say certain directives have been given by the government which includes no printing of diaries as part of Omusa 30% reduction in public expenditure. Into no printing of diaries, no buying of V8s, ban on travel, nina e constitute into account policy no. Into parliament approve anything that goes contrary, anything that is not in that policy is akin to doing an illegal thing because the if you don't have parliamentary approval for it.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
It's a question here say, what happened to that approval? MPP full soldiers no be kita presidential diary. Under NDC
full soldiers.
Oh, Bobie see a presidential diary need there. Upe me wo some 1 or 2 joints be sometimes upe say share. They want to show say they are working out because of a coat of arm now a friend is in front no. Anymore they want to show say oh yeah big people kita diary. I'm telling you. Bobie, Missy, you pay uncle joints. Your joints will come MPP full soldiers. Bibliomukita presidential diaries. We have desecrated the presidency. Such a way says a Siano. Obise Oye Juma of Flagstaff House cry. Sebi. Because in the past no Obise Oye Juma of Flagstaff House now Oye Juma of presidency
yeah
the candor any dignity and nipano e carry ne hono yembisa ehun say is it the case, is it still the case Tebi because presidential diary in the past no very few people and omo enya access to no abeye very common diary. My brother Malik Mrs. School be Ghana School of Law obi the bakwama into Akita be last week when I make EPP bookshop and I make Tommy Amila your friend is a diary I may use it. I bought one by myself.
Yeah.
And also use it there school for no be Edimano it belongs to a school so a youth. But sir party full soldiers no. These diaries and things have become very common with them. Bebrina Omukita. What are we going to do with it? Elikem Kotokobeka Cheo. Omu friend who cry or fan be. Because that in a ben or say on G. That will be son me boni di. Elikem Kotoko catch a bisano me and me catch all. Omu friend omu bisa MPP full soldier friends. Oh, we have a very beautiful diary for you and a presidential diary also on G. Ude bisano me boni di.
And the chance omo mamu bina
but it is something that is illegal. Apart from that, no, Bobie, Uba economy no more. The issues of the state of Ghana is here.
Yeah, fame to aso ne
Bobie mi true.
Fame to aso.
Bobie, mi wa hade bia empire mi boni say. Erade mboaye na yentumi maintain stability be till 2024. You be changes and way.
Really?
Bobie, me a youth. Nyame adom menya opportunity call radio so ameba wo show o ye Facebook streaming nti nkofo bi ni me ye youth amiko TV so nti me kwa nkofo bi ni me sisi a wo kwa wo restaurant ka wo didi a honestly speaking is true wo na obi aba na mo anye djuma na se mo be ba power dia enyina na ebe wo because the ekosui people who are, I'm telling you
really?
Me say the general discontent, any anger, our system no Bobie, a very, 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 very serious matter. To see as someone can say, economy now said to the extent, say youth no money hope be biom. Me can and I mean for employment issue no come. Mami explaining my picture no, but and yet the right one man the actual picture no.
Okay.
Under NDC. Under NDC.
Yeah.
You call IMF. So conditionality no. It was not a net freeze on employment.
Okay.
What it means say uko school be a teacher be or and a nipa na call retirement. Government can do replacement.
Okay.
Because what IMF did is almost say the size of public sector no too much. So don't increase it.
So keep it
at that. It's a doctor be called transfer and also two choir and I say sebe nipa no ni obioma.
Okay.
Over to me employ to replace. And as I didn't know, so it didn't affect health sector, it didn't affect education, it didn't affect security services. Those three critical sectors under NDC, so net freeze that freeze on employment too, and affecting so three sectors no.
Nurses.
It is 2015, 2016. Now you employ nurses. 2015, 2016, 2014. Even though we're with IMF, government was employing teachers, we're employing nurses, we're employing doctors. Into who call education ministry says yeah, your report be what your friend Emmy's data, education management information system data. Emma will accurate picture of year by year the number of teachers that were employed, and you will realize say between 2009 to 2016 we employed not less than 60,000 teachers. It is the biggest in the history of this country. It's that freeze on employment.
Adam, South figures we were in.
Our Emmy's data open mama be a few minutes. Some time ago, me the be to me Facebook. Me my breakdown. No. Who called Ministry of Education? Your friend Emmy's data.
Okay.
Education Management Information System data.
Okay.
It's an independent data. Ghana Education Service. Any ministry no keep it. So they can tell you say in the year 2013. Now you have this number of basic schools in Ghana, Emmy's data. In the year 2015, we have this number of teachers. This is the shift now by that is the data now Dr. Park rely on. That is why he was able to see say last 2 years, last year, 40,000 teachers left the classroom. Okay. Because Emmy's data no accurate report on the number of teachers that you report and all of that. May I call me Facebook if Malik Ekasa now some of the distance. Emmy's data now Bobie it under NDC no so freeze on employment conditionality no now affecting security services because we are still employing now recruiting soldiers, any police for teachers, any nurses, doctors ni nana we. But what is happening is here no difference there say one. It is not even an IMF conditionality.
Okay.
Abayana kasa etiase say sikana ayewonu they have finished spending the money. And opa we na mini businessman be kasa I say me kon your office I say or your calculation me I say unim or no your industry player. Money is not something that will vanish into thin air. It is a sika ni economy no more e shenkrofobi bottom.
Obi na fa ko to
exactly. It's on my main calculation no and calculation no e kire say who share the cost a few people, one family more hijack your economy to the extent that we can't even pay workers into more the conditionality by say they will not employ what it means I say who call hospital BCC and as a hospital no only one doctor that's a doctor no sebe otuko and as a new bioma they will not be able to employ anyone to replace the person at worst no shifting no more for back every different place.
Every policy has a blueprint. What do we name? And answer you are just.
That is what is in the budget.
That is what is in the budget.
Yeah, that is what is in the budget statement.
That's fine.
Say net freeze on employment. What it means, I say, not even a single new person will be added. It will be new cry. There will not be any replacement.
Maybe you are doing inferences and now say.
Will be 2023 budget.
Explicitly say.
Will be 2023 budget. I think so on a sister station.
So Omatron say yet me employ not even when Obi Anywhere.
Nipa no ni hɔ at West. Omo be transfer from a different place.
Nipa ni where?
Nipa no so omo be transfer from different place. Omo to me find new person into the public sector.
Me say okay, that's why I'm
complete. Omo friend hiring freeze. Hiring freeze. And no there net complete. No more employment. No more employment. Okay. It's no there we youth. Now so that's to support the MPP and maybe so. What vision there? Then pan you still want to see Akufo-Addo in power. Obia and Onu, you cannot get any job to do. Into no employment for Omu. That is one thing. Secondly, private sector also Omu strength implemented. Unim say recently, banking sector profits reduced here by 20%. Just last week. Who can say report no? Banking sector profits reduced by 20%. It's one ever employer in the private sector. Abaya employment. Private sector and also companies are collapsing. Companies are folding up. Economy now is so difficult. Is so hard. Is so hard. Say businesses be lay off in Crawford. And I'm saying this on air. Who can almost say almost deny? I'm telling you. Say NIB Bank. Investigation be also say is the bank still standing or not?
Turkey,
National Investment Bank, NIB. Because almost say is the bank still standing? How many people didn't they lay off in the past 2 weeks?
Now you mean
they say the number of layoffs at the end of January, nipa bebere, madam for bebere, or they are not more going. Ebimu conditional. Your friend is saying layoff. So you yourself accept to resign. Now I will say because where we are going, NIB, State Bank, NIB. As somewhere I make you see me, I speak to the facts.
The matter of what?
Me say the economy has collapsed. We don't have an economy. The economy. Me say me 3 weeks ago. Me come. If not for some member bank need me call Akramo. Bobie me call Akramo. Me ni madam Fobi. We say the support idea so we the mechina me ko jiskabi keke na me fa be support.
Me balance.
Na me balance o kakra so ko ye campaign. Ye real bank na only say now pay 20,000. Omo ma ye wait here for more than 3 hours.
Omo ko Jeffrey baby aba.
They waited 20,000 Ghana cedis.
They don't have it.
Because some way what TV3 the day after, which was last week Tuesday, now messages are minyaye with various people. Omuka will be say okoye ni 40,000 okoye withdrawal. Omunya they have to tell who they call now. Mama ni note call a different branch way. Now yes say by the time I call all of these things are happening, but no one is talking about it because the new economy be a biomo. The economy they looted so much as any system until no employment our public sector private sector and also and no and I collapse because I collapse private sector deliberately. Companies be brave for the app. Companies are folding up day in day out.
Now government me employ
call
then private companies no so
for the app. Private companies do be brave FOD up for 2 or 3 reasons. One, companies be brave omudi omusika investments, various investment portfolios.
Yeah.
So our haircut no ebe affect omu. Nti be brave na FOD up. And you 1, 2, the exchange rates no affect companies be brave omu operations.
Yeah.
Companies be brave FOD up. I can mention even Wilma.
Oh,
Bobie, when was the last time I called Cramo?
I don't in time for
Unim say
in time for
a game and a one of them
game.
Game South Africa for no game.
Oh,
Oma close it down.
Game.
Oh, Oma close because a game new obio. Almost omunya profit there. Me say obi a wa come almost fresh is here. Almost close it down as far back as December 31st.
Left, you know.
And they all left gate 1 then they all photograph that side. Almost close it down. Before almost close it down, they had to reduce almost product no by 50%, 25%. Almost cleaning now. Me no can say who call here.
Jesus Christ.
Closed down.
Jesus Christ.
The people must move food. They have no more come back to South Africa. Cause West Hills Mall, the number of shops that have closed down there because of low patronage. These are people that have employed people. Oh, we in Crawford, they are
just walking away.
In the private sector, people are selling their companies. People are closing down and they are walking away. Real estate for Bobie, they are getting out of business. Sisiano, next option is to go to Dubai and Turkey and invest in real estate there because on Abaye hot spot for investment. Bobie, 3 weeks ago, Papa be framing. I was sending me videos, any pictures or say up on me or send me social media no active. If you are seeing a 4-bedroom apartment at airport, he is selling it for $250,000. Maybe someone
airport.
Or say all he wants is to gather his money and go. Video no has to say or say he wants to leave this country. People are frustrated.
Because agency, even farmers are selling their farmlands.
That is the reality. But Obianka, who can almost who exaggerating, who yes say, but Bobie, the American say we don't have an economy anymore. A collapse because as managers of the economy, no corruption, corruption from 2017. Any sa pese min kuminya.
Yeah, pese min kuminya.
Very good. Pese min kuminya no that selfishness no. They have collapsed strategically almost everyone. So announcement now said they are paying contractors.
Yeah.
A few selected pro MPP contractors. The phone line NBC contractors are Omusika will get from say how many of them got paid. Obimu certificates as low as 180,000, 250,000, but they are not able to pay. Before we saw Jessica bank. Our banks were harassing omu. Ebimu banks necessary omu properties. Omu ton. So you have left people to suffer in this manner. And then who implemented this haircut only to make us suffer the more. Maybe the misika the amount of fire juma. Me taxes udi. Investment kakra mewa me yema me grandchildren, great grandchildren, and also woman me haircut also. The economy there are collapsing, no jobs, private sector too has collapsed, it's also not employing. It's Bobie, media, Ubi Sami Ameka say, there were major national security issue at stake. And we have food security. Major national security issue at stake. Food security, because food security no a human security issue.
Yeah,
security issues no food number one. Sisia edwane bo din and we am free cape cause ameba eja me say ebia kwan so de obenya tomatoes ni plantains abode ni enu ebe cheaper.
Yeah,
tomatoes are now mudi mami 40 series no. Akufado abanya den. This is the quantity a few months or years ago. Yeah, turn for 5 CDs, 10 CDs, and then 40, 50. Endra Cape Coast. Koye program be owentina me banana. It will be food security. Say even to rural communities.
Yeah, Kwame Father Cronin chinam no to mama. And then me also na lecturer bia owo Legon. Say na minim say na na ho say dey
very good.
Wakoto Dr. Cronin chinam. Me also na post to dia mama say me hwa ade akwakoto. Lecturer. And aduane wouldn't say Endra sa small staircase no. Endra na me hu say it's almost 40 cities.
Yeah, staircase.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so Dr. Way on our Facebook page. Dr. Way wants to say 4 cities. Dr. Way have 4 cities. But so to Dr. Way 4 cities. I'll be no okay, so into what a math 3. You Saturday morning or move fee. Into one bedidi. Which means as I would talk a year Dr. Way the 3 or 4. almost 20 cities. Oh, to no konkratu on to nam. Whatever. So that is the anyway. What kind of food security in the mama the bear?
Say we no.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even in the rural communities, there's something going on. Me discover no recently a big kwa me constituency.
Fish we so tell.
When him say Bobie, because of sikasema ye dinti. Nkophobia omu talk cassava for Gary and all of that no. Omo use this our system na ye friend outgrowers. Inti bia wo ye farmer a wo farmland. Now omo be ma o be 2,000 Ghana cedis say 1 acre na wo ba be no. Fire. But cassava na ye ready. You have no right to sell to any other person. You are selling to us. Yes. You have a outgrower system. Ideally no, there is nothing wrong with it. But the echo so say because of sikasama be dinti sisi ano sa ema no ne farmers no omo farm produce ni nyina they give it out because they have already taken money in advance to pay fees, to pay hospital bills and to feed themselves. And to say omo we are even on your own farm awo ye cassava any maize no because wa ko jisika e wo hunti food security you don't have food to eat at home. Into amasa issues of food security no enye nkra problem bi omo. In the past no you can say a Johnny boy di an almost say Accra say I will call even into the rural communities
Obi sending me a message from Edra Jaro Bamba or say Obi Edra food prices ene Accra pe Edra ufri mi kru asantema mpo na ko Edra. Yes. And
I know been American and it's across. In the economy they are collapsing now. All countries be there have been disturbances. Any all of this is emanated from how the economy has been mismanaged. Anyhow broke the people were. And I am only hoping and praying. They be America say I'm not a prophet of doom. Ghana ye but omo in charge omo ye and yes sir.
Asembeba. Ayi asema na okay Eda Abe was say Bobie I can tell you on authority that CFAO Pens and Plastics Ghana Limited has folded up. No more close here, Jumano. This is serious, eh? Emmanuel N says, Commander, I want to know. Okay, so he wants to talk about these 2 oil fields and all that. Let me move on. Now, I won't be surprised if 83 happens again in Ghana. Farmers can't produce anymore. Farming implements are skyrocketing. You have to buy pump at a certain price that you can't afford. And I'm talking from experience, Bobie. Okay, so Janetta Collins is here. We have Kennedy Chagley from Wasa. Also, Wasa Ekropon. Same. Eduane bo ayedin. Look, me Malik, me name kase free asante mampon. And o catch me say week we was coming the komano. Sha ase no. On say maame a or nene body won't be for so bebre. But with some kaseb no memo ati ase say Kwabena you say there Mampon to send cry no amote no o. Said ye to there. And me call Asante Mampon 1st January. Na me no ko celebrate New Year no. Chicken na ye to no ha. Eye layer no. Say bia say layer no 95 cedis. Yes, live chicken no.
Agogo.
Yeah, layer no 95 cedis.
When it's a poultry national collapse.
Yes. Oko Asante Mampon. That chicken I'm turn 100 Ghana.
So it's even more expensive.
Yes, there. That is what is happening. Anyway, but Yanko, yes, Whirlpool for also close it down. Whirlpool. Sir, a woman your fridge, near the idea. Whirlpool never will come say. I want to run about no so.
My main confirming company being so almost Central Region. Now, almost food processing way be. They were supposed to do very huge. Your friend is I think pineapple and apple juice. We be almost all close it down. Very few more days. I will remember a day no. Now my catch. Okay. Lastly, so I confuse whatever juice right now more. Because almost say where are they importing the pineapple?
Oh, but some you know,
oh.
Kurumezo.
Malik Yankoi.
Bobie, Anka, what's in ya, Minia, Edema Kadia. Anka, she knew how make come because what dissect economy na kasa. Na medium one say, Okobo banks are winding up no way machine. Many more banks are winding up. One of the reasons, I say, when you say a total value of about 130 billion that the government is estimating in getting from bondholders now. Banks the inquire 60 billion.
I see.
There are banks that make close to 70% of our profits from the issuance of bonds. Because sikana yede akoto hono. Mfaso omenye free sikana hono se almost de say sikano ekoto bonds. And that is why there are many people in there. Omonsa entimi nka omusika from the banks because there are people are omoya imagine say ombe with rompo Ansah na ya issue this debt restructuring. But omonsa entimi nka omusika and that's because banks na nkasa no omonsa entimi nka omusika omodie issue bonds. And that is why many banks have started laying off from workers because sika omodibetu omo kampo no omunibi. But Bobie, the current state of your economy, every economy is run on two main things. One, your morality. Two, your competence. Now morality no, eno, ene bema etimanfo nye jidie ewo mpanyifo mubu no. And that is the confidence omudibe bie ndwuma bebre ewo krom ha no mutimi afankrofo edwuma omu fankrofo edwuma nso no no mutu ato e de ma ban. And that is the rationale of every moral government. Se wode nokuredie ebedi wanim na asema obeka bia no ebebem eba na saa ema omo bie businesses ene mpanyifo a omo so ye edwuma in the private sector e de boa oman no omotimi invest omusika omuwobia in that particular avenue without any fear of losing omusika omudiet shemuno. That is the purpose of morality in any governance system. For example, about 1 year ago or a few months ago, Yenya Kaselato Forsen edibetu just say senior abai esibu maino. Nietie bia yebeko IMF mampenyina na dramani mama umpokaye. The NPP government, the first person or disclaim is a claim no na mampenyina ankasa mampenyina na do danko akufado. The second person to disclaim that was the finance minister. Oh, hwe isika semoso Kenufurata okanepe face nia NDC for kano na MPP for the omonko IMF and there omonko echana. Now, there's no there Yamai Ebeko IMF. The third person to disclaim that on the floor of parliament, John Kuma, the deputy finance minister, or repeated near the finance minister at the top. And that gave the business community some level of assurances again. But what happened? Just about 2 weeks after, and Omoankasa Sabe declare, I say, Amra so say, Omodibe, yeah. Ebeko IMF. That was a shameful approach of any government in this country. And Amaya Wubuye so Edi Esika Edi Ejumano. Anko se wodi nokre Edi enim. Se ne ebem hye yen kran se at least me so me ye me plan na metima ye no afa kwan we so. The second breach of morality to this government was the fact say Yenya Kaselato Forsen SID to just say there are going to be some haircuts in this country. Not just a year bonds are issue with the government of the day, no. A binding Ansah, ebe boom. Now, one Wusika, a waban champiano. Went to me and ya Wusika bio.
Waboka.
Yenya Kaselato Force in the Tuja. The first person again to come and disclaim this matter or dissuade their party from it. Name a penina na dudan kwa kufa. Onwa abiom. Ene di enim.
Abeka say ni akasela to force nka ye no.
But is it that yeah no onima na say onim but obedin tro ana
oye no subaya onye moral upstanding person. Onye morally upright person. Only morals. Your man penny odi anim no. Onye obi odi no kre. But it has an effect on your economy. And Bobie, Obia odi economy na HBR. This still on point one. No, that's about morality. Your friend be speculation. Speculation no. Enya bayira ya ton eni sika ye nye free bayira ya ko ton no ho. Eye kasa ayeka. Enti speculation no e kire se me ameti hei gidi a me wo e wo sidi no mu a enu nti metimi di misika mpo akoto yemfa ne se metimi e the dollars e wo me nchen akosesa nya cedis no because me wo gidi e wo sa cedis no mu no eno keke no etimi boa stabilize the cedi. That is speculation. Enti me ameti hei kasa ni ameka fa wo akire obi no wonim se ebetimi e de sonso anso bebre abrel esa so timi promote o ni ameka kire obi aba wo no ebetimi ama wanya 1 billion and dey ya esa so timi ma nipa no e de musika hye no. That is the power of speculation.
Yeah.
And once you are a moral upright person biano oko ka asem efo bibi ho a e wo say nipa enye gidie wo mo wonim say 2022 alone yenya capital flights of close to 2 billion e wo mai mo sika
2022
companies ya wo bobo yi nyina no sika o mo liquidate businesses o mo liquidate ya nyina no omo di sika omo di be invest here no esa akọ omo kurom ana ye de command foforo so in 2022 alone over 200 billion
a free economy
capital flights out of the economy. I didn't think about
that.
It moves to the second point. Competence. Ye toba eyi woman penya. Every sector in this economy, ebuama economy no ejenana na so. From the agri sector, from the manufacturing sector, from the road sector, from including the security sector in this country. Ebuama omayi ejenana na mi no so. But what did we see from 2019? Obi odi esika enim ankasa kenufurata.
Yeah.
From ono ankasa no quarters. And a mismanagement no. And how did it start? Bobie 2016. Year free idea so. The economy of this country had been set up in such a way that all quarters or all containers, mechanical containers for the purpose of your listeners, your friend funds. But they be all containers that were supposed to accrue monies for the promotion or for the development of your economy now had been put in place. One, sinking fund was put in place with a reserve of over 3 billion in it.
Yeah.
Two, stabilization fund. Yesika yedu gumu over 6 billion in excess. Three, your gross reserves are President Mahama Jaye over $800 million was left in it. Sika ononkasa jato was a bejinefa.
Yeah.
Four, get fund. Now Sika demo over 4 billion and was supposed to generate over 2 billion annually. Five, energy sector levy fund. And also Naya Jato over 6 billion was accrued and it was supposed to generate over 3 billion annually. So Sika nyina yes akoje 2 oil fields tenants sankofa. Edebeka in 2016 oil yenye free oil funds no sika yenye free no was about $400 million. In 2017, 2018, sika yenye ye per the report of the Bank of Ghana nkwa yenye about 1.2 billion from oil reserves nkwa. In fact, in 2019, yenye 2.2 billion in oil reserves nkwa. International said there was a promotion in all funds. If you look at all the data, in 2017, Abra Yeja sa funds in 2017, there was a rise in our economy. And in fact, the GDP of this economy had risen higher because now Kofobe Edio Musika Abetumu. And that is why at that point in time, we were running even a single digit inflation. Because at that point in time, now both the private and public sector had been instituted by the NDC as a government. Many are Edem Eka Assembly. And that boils down to the mismanagement of this economy. Bobie, sika yenye nyina. Yaka asema se sika ndi no ho nipa na edi sika. Mamemfa NHIL for example. Unim said the annual collections of NHIL in 2022 alone was 2.1 billion. Sika yenye free NHIL onkwa na 2.1 billion 2021. The utilization of SAF funds adia ye released the authority na nkasa no was 127 million Ghana cedis.
out of 2.1 billion.
So, out of the
2.1 billion.
How releases
127 million.
Back to
the authority. From the finance ministry.
127
million.
I see.
Back to the authority. Out of 2.1 billion. Tio. That was less than even. So that means that we had about 1.8, 1.9.
Yeah.
1.9 billion still seated somewhere. Bobie, Salsikano. Yede. That is the first question. Number 2.
This is 2001.
This is 2021.
2021.
Number 2, in the petroleum sector, in 2021, you exported fuel crude to a tune of 2.2 billion. Niaye Toba was about 1.7 billion, which means that there was about a windfall of 1.1 billion lying there. So 1.1 billion, no? Government, no? Windfall, no, profit, after deducting all extra money
on budgeted for
on importation of oil because they exporting crude by importing petroleum products. It's either diesel or petrol or whatever. Into the 1.7 billion there and a buy. There was a windfall of about 1.1 billion. Sansikano, what did the government of Ghana use for? Number 3, get fund. When they say so far, get fund after a free office, so get fund to me accrue close to 10 billion under the coffers. A car the contractors on kwa, over 500 million in this country. Abayin TI. Sika was somebody go see a school dying for in all the communities in this country. This is send your share your bottom basi 350 new senior high schools no. Omuntimi peja ba kumpo, guda bako, omuntimi peja. Inti sa over 10 billion ya yenye free because when him say eduane mpo a wokoto e wo restaurant kra which you get fan levy we break it down on cost component. It is an item. Look at the number of people who buy things in this country. At the end of the day, not a single senior high school has been built, and contractors a gusu diomoka over 500 million. Sikana ya jiji etu ono 10 billion no sikano yede. Stabilization fund COVID buy ye almost say omuko yimu 10 billion. Edi aso COVID mukina. And omuko parliament parliament nyanti asiyese yes kwako yi se sikai edi aso mukina parliament to omu for say ya krado say ye be mamo a rapid credit facility ye be bo momo konya a rapid credit facility for the so be kaya parliament was rushed in that process, and as a result of that you are close to 2 billion to support your COVID-19 expenditure. And that was how come we raised about 21 billion in this whole COVID-19 exercise. Stabilization fund no anka parliament ni me say omutu omu fo say mo fa omo sanka no anko mbeja to unim so mo dwiri fund no. Today not a single cedi has been left in it. Energy sector levy fund a de buy annually ne was say accrue 3 billion every year. MPP buy 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 can you now bomb 6 times 3 18 billion estimation. Oh, so money. When him send there, yet the Ghana gas ka 1.2 billion. When him send there,
Ghana gas na ehwe no.
Ghana gas na ehwe no.
Yeah, a pesca my say yet me about $30 million.
Every month no, they have been
established by John Mahama.
They have run at a loss and almost decay to a tune of 1.2 billion. Omuntimintia. When him say ye free idea so all these containers share na it meet your credit your creditors to the extent say na it meet declare profit in 2016 alone. ECG declared profit over 500 million. 2016 sorry alone as a result of all these revenue corridors. Now can say so far as the energy sector was concerned. But when him said just 2019 we ran at a loss of 800 million from ECG. 2019 we run at a loss of 1.2 billion from ECG, and they are making yeka ECG is over 1.8 billion. But tuona yede to so say infantica no yegusutua sensika no omode yede asla nanko wo say
almost omode akoje
dia to wo say 5 years nanko wo say asla no yetimi di tua creditors ni na wie na yetimi declare huge profits no omo extending by about 15 years. And the SLA bet you know, but 2035.
But all these funds, some omudi acquire collateral, right?
Omudi acquire collateral, they are jijisika.
aka ho
almost some dey develop your mind
and even sika no mo akọji aka ho no because we are not paying the debt our debt the container is ballooning ye ka say the bibia akoye collateral na just say the bibia akosi awawa say mo de mo nji say sika na mo ma sika mo nji fund na mo ma sika no ba mo yin film but sika na ne de akoto awawa mpo no sika no sa be tomu a no mo ankasa say sika na di. And that is why our public debt is ballooning. You can say with debt, you're unsustainable. I say, what kana wo no. Sikana wo jino. Wunti mi tuyanka. I'm yet to come to your public debt. Bonds are issue we enkwa. This government ankasa ma enyanti asiye se. Enna ma niyama ejuma pa President Mahama de to pono so enkwa anti. Ye to me oversubscribe your bonds. So be kaya omo ye kenke and Shinkafa the Wachi party. Our ministry. 2017 Euro bonds 3 billion, 18 3 billion, 19 3 billion, 20 3 billion, 2021 3 billion. They have subscribed and oversubscribed your bonds. You can say bonda. What was Resika international market, capital market? So NOB amount 3 billion because they feel your economy was so sustainable and you'll be willing to pay your debts. As a result of mismanagement, and then one seed impo your per capital markets are into me. One seed, Bobie, one Ghana. Who the cultural finance minister say on copy 1 Ghana mbra. Obia nye krado say obebo ye bosuya at that twin. Intisika yakaka bomu yinyina coupled with domestic revenue monya every taxation when him say 2019 umpo ana covid ni ho yenya about 40 billion. 2021 yenya 41. 2021 sorry I covered by no yenya 52 out of tax revenue. And even at that point so be kaya Omwankasa Ghana Revenue Authority issue statement say your tax expectation ananko was saying no ya exceed anya be 48 million. So be kaya Ghana Revenue Authority ankasa ka say omo exceed omo tax expectation your friend Bibisa omo tax there's a name for it very well expectations anka no also munyano omo overnyaye not just say the people and businesses in this country were still willing to pay their taxes to the government of the day. But all other sectors failed to grow because we had incompetent ministers in these corridors. Agri sector, when you say out of cocoa exports annually, Abayi enya 2.2 billion. Efremo, Bobie. Cocoa, look at this, 2 billion cedis. 2 billion cedis. Sorry, $2 billion. In Ghana cedis, no, that's 24 billion. Annually in 2022 through cocoa exportation. Out of this, when you say fertilizer, unkwafo etimanfo mo buama yetimi achieve this idea by selling fertilizer to the government of the day. Abangu sudi omoka in over 450 million. What in that choke $2.2 billion. That's 25 million. Now with the obika common 500 million. What's won't yasaka no? Sikano so ukonye free mono. Yehuni ya udi sikana ye. As a result of that, are you aware that Bobie and there no contractor is willing to supply even a single bag of fertilizer to the government of the day?
I see.
So your economy is on the knees. This was how the government of the day mismanaged your economy no with sikabebria omonyaye. Obi be bisase sika no mo de there. One, omo di two kwan. Eko share a match between Tottenham Hotspurs and Liverpool. UEFA Champions League final. Mampenyi eko high private jet £18,000 an hour. Etu kwa fair UEFA Champions League finals. Number 2, omo de there. Mampenyi ka say oya kwala no na dadwe ne kese ne so bedware wo wiem. Into eko high private jet £17,000 per hour. Edi ko dware wiem for close to 21 days. No nam wiem dware wine dine normal sa. Number 3, omo high omo ankasa omo nuanom omo wewe for omo ma edit to public sector. For Nazema Penny de Virginia Hesse and ambassador Emma Tuanaka.
The dinner maybe said, I really
to public sector. And so many other mismanaged sectors in this economy. And the Minia, baby, I drew no media near Buma Bemicas and the same commodity at this particular time. Pensioners. Our Minister of Finance, William sir.
Yeah, I know.
They are toiling, they are crying, they are weeping. And the government has sworn everything. William saw my youth and said pension fund no. Cost from
Yes,
just yesterday.
That's what
yes, almost somebody back out. And that is where we are going as a country, because Finance Minister Nankasa Jetumu said by March, say IMF one number boya, Ghana will be on this list. But surprisingly, individual bondholders at a press conference within 24 hours, they have given the government of Ghana an alternative to how they can rescue this country and how they can raise the 130 billion that is needed without touching their bonds. Because it is a simple roadmap. We lay off some people. For example, Information Ministry, your Information Minister of Information, your 2 deputy ministers of information, your PRO to the Information Minister, your spokesperson to the Information Ministry, your presidential communication communication officer for the presidency, your communication liaison officer for the presidency, your Minister of Communication, which on deputies. One communication sector, there are about 15 employees under that sector. Minister and deputy minister. And the people have told you that once you lay off about 8 of them, and then you scramble their salaries into public coffers, we'll be able to reach a certain percentage of security. Okay. Number 2, finally, the cutting down of reckless expenditure, and that brings us to diaries mpoa oma printi. Omwankasa ema enyaning ti say niema bebre wo ho a suffocate your public funds a enya dia ombeye afibio. But Bobie, it has turned out that issues of luxuries ni ebena ebema nana adodanko akufo na kuma atoni yem no. Say ye be public funds be yo. Say ye di sika wo say ye ma bond holders be yo. Eno de say waka say ye be ye no. Ono ankasa be ye. But me, I have said it and I'll repeatedly say there is one option
of the Cabinet Directives on Expenditure Measures. Mr. Speaker, as a first step toward expenditure rationalization, government has approved the following directives which takes effect from January 2023. All MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs are directed to reduce fuel allocations to political appointees and heads of MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs by 50%. This directive applies to all methods of fuel allocation, coupons, electronic cards, just the same fuel depots. Accordingly, 50% of the previous year's budget allocation for fuel shall be earmarked for official businesses pertaining to these institutions. A ban, Mr. Speaker, on the use of V8s or V6s or its equivalent except for cross-country travel. All government vehicles will be registered with GV green number plates from January 2023. Mr. Speaker, limited budgetary allocations will be granted for the purchase of vehicles. For the avoidance of doubt, purchase of new vehicles shall be restricted to locally assembled vehicles. Only essential foreign travel across governments, including SOEs, shall be allowed. No official foreign travel shall be allowed for board members. Accordingly, all government institutions should submit a travel plan for the year 2023 by mid-December of all expected travels to the Chief of Staff. As far as possible, meetings and workshops should be done within the official environment or government facilities. Government-sponsored external training and staff development activities at the Office of the President, ministries, and SOEs must be put on hold for the 2023 financial year. Reduction of expenditure on appointments, including salary freezes, together with suspension of certain allowances like housing, utilities, and clothing. A freeze on new tax waivers for foreign companies and review of tax exemptions for free zone mining, oil and gas companies. A hiring freeze for civil and public servants. No new government agency shall be established in 2023. There shall be no hampers for 2022. There shall be no printing of diaries, notepads, calendars, and other promotional merchandise by MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs for 2024. All non-critical projects must be suspended for 2023 financial year. Mr. Merchandise by MDAs, MMDAs, and SOEs for 2024. All.
I never was I say, I've been anyway, so that is scheduled for Riata. Now, Obia sending me a message because say, Bobie, I saved with the Bank of Africa, Michelle Camp branch, in the last 2-3 weeks. Not only have they intentionally deactivated their Beam mobile platform to prevent panic withdrawals in an anticipation of a worse to occur in the banking sector. Tellers have been reduced from 3 to 1. My preliminary check is indicating of layoffs. So, Asamana Adam Okano, and I will be Toffee up say Bank of Africa, also Edward. Edward in Michelle Camp. Okay, so Eddie.
Now, say just to say banking sector, and our financial sector, our profit reduce by 1%. A big deal. 1%. A big deal. Because the account 1% are about volumes. 1% no, it's equal to millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But in this case, no, I reduce it by 20%. 20%. Financial sector, banking sector, on profit, I reduce it by 20%. The implications of salary reduction, no, we are even yet to get there. In short, in summary, to put it in 3 words, no, the economy has collapsed.
Finish.
We are done.
Agbeda.
Oh, Bobie, na economy no way.
Ibrahim Tanko Simen Kanche Ososro. Enyeme Mwayadin, Odua Banch will feature and Poncha Quarry. Timin Kanchero.
Ibrahim, Ebia will be treated some message ni say a joke and I something very simple. But utie test some make us a messages.
I see.
Bobie, the papa be omo bro. Yeah, we are suffering. Esan say nkofo aye to abama omo say wo de mo be manage economy no omo ba ye. Their focus how to enrich themselves. My brother Malik Kasembi or Kase, you use it 2 things and I manage the economy. Morality, any competence. Morality, ne say, Ube drink of also ABR. I mean, we love the country. Let's stay, let's have integrity, let's not steal, let's not do this. Any competence. But I think from 2 or 3 months ago, one of me young guys me mentor no or called TV station ben or make submission be on the issue of competence. I want to learn from him. Your friend Julius.
Mamenja Ejumake quick one. Mamene Ora George Amo on executive secretary the National Peace Council in Kodi and Komo. Uncle George Majo. Mpacho boko de. Finish ya paso so. Uncle George, you didn't come more. Mpacho say. I just say you see a few from near Kasa like a dog from Kasa. You see, I want to have one fish apa. Me Pacho, I am say, Ufonu were cheaper, Metoni were chili. Say, I'll bet me a position who ye kakrama. Anyway. Pacho ye din komo Kumasi abrantie bia oye NDC mabunu kasamafo na okodi nkomo bi enkomo no de ekoba ye ne se police force owura na nkasa yi nti wo mo pe no enra NDC for no ane no ko police for aso ye ono agi ni sie ene wo mo court yesi o enanum utie eye enua no NDC for suicide omsu choboy enya ebi ene ensida
na nsenya MPP ni abrantie bi so wɔ na ɔno nso toto ayampia gumu a sɛ ne wushi MPP ni na ade bebo ni tirimu so obeye ni de yo ye ne de prosi anche no sanya ma we no ye ya tie ache no ye giri se ade we se obi ni ba ko nyi police adwumakuo ni e de asem eba peace council more follow conversation we it was say of George
but I said you na share ye tie ko ina yet ne se adidia kasa na sɛ ne yɛdi ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi aha ɔman no asomdwoeɛ anaasɛ nkwabusia anaasɛ ekuo bi asomdwoeɛ no ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ so na wohwɛ a ɛm sɛ 2019 abɛ vigilantism ɛne ɛho nkekaho no na ɛha adwene no parliament ɛyɛ the vigilantism and related offense act 2019 at 999 that act no yɛhwɛ a kasa biara abɛtumi ɛde oyaba yɛne yɛ bi a ɛyɛ politically motivated ɛbɛtumi oyaba no it is now illegal as it were and that's wo fuma yɛ mmara bɛtumi ne wo enti no manage yenina am say we are my mu several political parties political actors even if you want more no any politician then so nsem bi a what to say no etimi ha ekuo anaso man na sumdwe enti no yenina no fi say medu a say yenina hu say that na me emwaye nti say twa so ina mmraso aba wo ya ebetimi edi wa ko bebia won pese goda obetimi akoda efiare 10 years you are found probably guilty of an offense this act into no say nyina hwe nso na me adeba kwa me den say we are trying to encourage internal party peacefulness and to say tiba party no e tia say emu bi ye bonia ana de bia fumra ya etimi di pakon ekọ kujira mra no ana say de koma mra fo no say bullying side depending dia that we are making progress as a country and I think that is where particularly me as a peace builder no I am ni jekaka say eba ne say no party no for say enti no nipa no say no ekọ I think that's good but you better encourage Obia and and yes sir you might be on my mind no and I say you can be if it's I think we should continuously assure the people of this country that the state agencies we are well placed to what is just and right.
Yeah, but over George, komono epone say me ba aye bon ye nyina na yete afibua no. Afibua yete ano no. Ye wo otemgyirani a wo ho. Me ba ye bone a maso de nsa yenko ne yenko twa so. Obi ba ye bone a ono a onso ne nsa mfa ne de mba. Ono nso a de ono no eye temgyirani no enka ho bibia se wo ba no afom ye no wa amfa na ama o anase onko hwehwe ne ba no. Don't you think say fa baako say de o kan say yes ye encourage internal peace wo party mu no say mi gidi say me de me baba no wa amfa oba ama wo kire bi no say wo be frɛ me say me ba bia ye bone a Ofa George me ntibi nso akola ne nsa amfa ma o na akoye pipe
and a crown, Nesolo. Who made it to me say, and say, if it's somewhere. Wouldn't we cry or hold a moment? And maybe hold a more. When I dear, I'll be getting from so to Neddy. Wouldn't we maybe hold a more? It's by no. Then can't be at that moment. The ambassador can say, we have to start from somewhere. If somebody doesn't know, and we keep a behavior consistently, it will change the person. It's a matter of time. And in the moment you the car, the company Obi eye bonia young condemn whether within or outside our party. Yes, sir. Oh, we have to start from somewhere.
Na me pacho wahu ebi age se omo di video no abrante ba ko no de na send mo ne bia because enye menye fair to you se bia mebusa ho asem abra unhu ye entime nche da ntuatua waso nanso se nkomo no a wo ne se owura IGP police adwumakuo no ofa mo na mo ye asumdue eku National Peace Council usi montre so a about 80% of the populace ena omu GDA wo police ne court adwumakuo no apa say nipa no bebre feel say IGP ye adwuma ma party amanyokuo bi me se me ni party ni nu nya asem a me nko police station ene de besi sa GDA no pafri nipa mu a ofa ne ye fine
and you could do something and yamma obi yamma my national what we can do, and I want to appeal even in such circumstances a better sense obey must be apostle and say you another way, because in times of war, in times of violence, nobody gave.
But of George, in times of peace, na ba ko brea. Enye war ni nyina yemre.
Me no nyade.
Okay.
Oh, peace. We will find some people who would want to take advantage at any time. However, yeah, Ghana say, among for about a year, when you know, Ghana, you will be between four. Name one not so Ghana, you want a common thing for 400 more say the baby. Then so, and I'm saying a prayer, some genuine to know. Among four, a bit feeling more confident coming to work with us or with Ghanaians, and probably with some other nationals. That's where I want us to face our argument now. And yes, sir, I'll be here, Bonia, that shouldn't be the case at all. However, you weigh your circumstances. Oh, now when we say this guy a combat not a mania masumia. I think that has been our push at Ghanaians and it's helping us. I would want to appeal, sir. We should be very assertive, but Yamamodia, Yasum Jemu.
Accra FM.
Ha. Ofa o ya me wo fa ide o ka nsem ni bebre wo mtirim na me wo fa kasa mimini ano entina ma fa de ofa aka no na ofa eyi enkokrafo mugu finance ministry no ofa ayare hosemu ofa unim se bi kura echen pani emumrewa emunkokura na ase oman no obi aye din obi anka hwe ene maame ba ko a pensioner nani ye ne ya na okọ bọ fom say boom of adeda ya hometi and amanfo asase e ka se sa na beba de a wo pensioner no kọ na no ma ne onananom nyina na mokọ and it's a create national security threat.
Yes, we did it in 24 and one more same way home as a mechanism ancestors. We did it almost they are very much aware about the security. I know the best method is cancer in poor area.
Over to be the penche ba o mu.
Yeah, it's a bit me.
Because me sorry na me come de me papa panimu madwuma amaye wo wiase nyina 35 years 40 years na se obi so obefa sika no saa keke na mentwen 15 years time a nim se me any say any na all die be die o.
Dabi. And so why nti yen koso nkasa. Yen koso yen to anu.
Ofa mo na mo voice. Ofa mo na mo voice. Say ofa wo kasa yetie peace council kasa. And on all this question will be a do bia no say hey International Peace Council omote ade na esi no omote. What are they saying?
Yes. Now when I can say you can say who peace council and say who I can't say. If your money is at bank, it's at bank.
Yes.
Aha, and you know, mama kasa. Ya nipa. Ya kasa ya ni tumini ya mu antem. Enti mama koso ya kasa me giri say. They are buying penny for so omo kasa na maso. Ombete. But at least we have the history here. And tell me say I buy 8 years draw and maybe. And you know, mama yan koso kasa. A better alternative. Say you better say papa in maybe another
Mate. Over MPA pian ko mono nkwachi. Ye da ase eno agentre. You over George. Mpachi you. All right, so George more anything in Kano. But Adam, it seems that pensioners now they are on their own because I think say Peace Council, Christian Council, National House of Chiefs, a serious issue. Yeah, they should wake up. But for George, you can't say more Peace Council there and your more call mandate. No. That is what he is saying anyway. I don't know, but it gives me an impression. Say now they are on their own. Pensioners no they are two they are on their own.
So about we started say omo treaty obiano. Everybody has been on their own since. Esan say hypocrisy. A war Ghana and everybody has been on their own since. Bobie me Christoni na I was born into a church. Me obia me supporting a sorry project. Me obia me sure say I'm not going to praise myself, but me submit to me and raise me and say I'm a devout Christian. But one of my biggest disappointments from 2017, let's say, and we make me using no as opportunity to also apologize to the NDC faithfuls maybe. 2012, I me call ICGC. At the time, some party members criticized me pastor Ansah Otabil. Because one I kaso enjoy now pastors also have the right to criticize.
Yeah.
And to make criticisms of government because almost country won't be. They are feeling the heat and also be. But realizing say after 2017 and after 2016, all of a sudden, all those supposed men of God who were very critical of President John Dramani Mahama, they were doing it for some petty partisan reasons. Because Anka Umuye consistent, and then they would have been speaking. Baby Brina, quiet. And then, Bobie, Boni Bena President Mahama, yeah. But share the level of criticism any time, hatred. You can't say tribal politics. It's not. But more na more money look say, bia because of baby offering bia because of baby mesumi friends or China. That is how you treat us.
Yeah, but interestingly, when you said Professor Marty last year, I admitted say the reason why men of God no be Brinoa and Kasano, they are accounts and they support their fellow account in government. He said it. The video is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that is the truth.
Yeah.
Bobie, and then we are quiet. So pensioners. Last time, na papa be from us, so you're 80 something years. Nah, obisa and now be me number man to me, and this a communicator. Also a pensioner. Now what is any sika egu no. Oma be say ni me church mumano say what does it mean?
Yeah.
When they say haircut be affecting this animal. Now some pensioners issues no a security issue. Yes. But a wickedness of Akufo-Addo. Hey, me who president are so wicked, so insensitive. Someone who juma sa 35 years, 40 years, amu komu pension. Sika kakra omu di tu ose o. Mami infa we supporting me who in these days of my old age.
Yeah.
And also uma omu haircut. And also sizi omu sika. And you are still eating, you are still spending our money. Corruption is still high. It will be omu issue way. Why are people not speaking for them? Peace Council. So I issue now omu council and your mandate. Issues we bring now omu ye omu comment on and ajoma na your mandate. Now omu nim say peace is linked to economic stability and say issues of security no. Issues of economic stability. It's nipa na who cutting a seka ebi mo threat is on committee suicide. These are national security issues. Why can't they speak on it? Christian Council for no. Then almost your Bible more. Extra almost they should be quiet. If you cannot speak for the voiceless, for ye mama ye papa mo your grandfathers are ye old and tired. Now no me call Echo Bank ewo Pongro. Papa no mo dini buy in wheelchair so be yini sika nyina. Yeah. Obe wheelchair. He can't even say obe yini sika nyina. Why? Because he is old and he is here in Senisika Kakra Bank no. Ni pension mu, they are come to take it. Now omu be pension be on by affecting bank account Sika Kakra one over Babeji. This is a man that they virtually have to they put him in wheelchair because you're so old and or looking fragile or you're weak. Bobie, then ekoso. And nobody is speaking for these people. Musoria, we are pretending say the church we love the distance. If you love the vulnerable and the poor people, as stated in the Bible, this is the time to fight for them. Some pastors now they still have the guts. Now money Akufo-Addo breakfast. And Oba Omuasoria, no more invited Baumia, Oba Asoria, then you are praising him. You are praising him for visiting this hardship and wickedness, insensitivity on the poor and vulnerable. The hypocrisy of the church is too much. Me a Christian, and nobody will tell me anything wise about my religion. But my religion, no, me say, and the truth is that many of these people are compromised. Who is speaking for these poor people? Bobie mi baha. Asama American Mika for the youth of Ghana and for the NDC. But the truth is that if you will be treating with contempt, other because people are the NDC communicator. So what is the church doing? Go forward to Sunday be omuko asori. Yeah. Omuko asori be mu your elders our church. And omusika lucky up and the church is not saying anything. Pastors will be still almost supporting the building of Sa National Cathedral now. Abe another avenue for stealing and looting state resources. And ask yourself, say, what is happening in society? But maybe you know, quote Bakwa, very, very important. I will not quote it, but me hint about it. Producers, to me a project. Almost see, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. And it kept going on, and the last statement there can say, finally they came for me, and there is no one to speak for me. So our voices of conscience, moral society, elders of society, now munim kasa and ajomamano. This is the time for them to speak. Hypocrisy here too much. Too much. So I grow, deben, and you see, there are some people like Abia, sometimes you regret giving them the kind of respect we have given them in this country. Because of the things that they have turned out to be now. All this while, they were hypocrites, hiding, and we are seeing them now. In this time of hardship, your elders, the elderly, the aged, cannot get food to eat because of Musika is locked up. No, we justify the construction of a national cathedral. Abeye the avenue for chopping. Pastors are using double identity. Who can say they want to gag you? The whole system is messed up because you were a leader who is so messed, who is so wicked, so insensitive. He doesn't care about anybody.
The whole system is messed up. Now, Jennifer, what she says is so sad that the pensioners are left on their own. Here in Canada, the whole country would have been on the MPs and the government. They will be just making noise. Alexander says Christianity is the biggest jobs space in Ghana, and for that reason, hypocrites are the value of what Ghanaians are experiencing now. Now, Bobie Ansah, the truth is that Akufo-Addo has strategically used National Cathedral to silence the pastors in the country. Omar Abdullah says Mahama gave Tamale Airport a facelift to international standard to enable our mothers and fathers from the northern regions to fly straight to Mecca. And I also got the Turkish government to build a national mosque. So out of jealousy, they decided to push him out. Walter Prosper on YouTube says we'll be invite the MPP and those are things. And okay, so let me leave this one. Nokre is on our YouTube page. Agatha J says we'll be stop with Ofano. One country. Okay, so Kabore. Sending a message was said the most difficult thing to do in life is trying to preach emancipation or freedom to a slave who loves his chains. Despite all the hardship in the system, we still get some of our core youth celebrating this failed regime and supporting their rot. We should know in the 21st century, it's no longer only the opposition that should hold government accountable, but all citizens, mostly, especially the youth. We, the youth, should arise and save Ghana through voting massively against this despotic and super incompetent government. Rally for Victory 2024. And this one is coming from Kabore. Malik, you want to just a minute now. Your last words,
Bobie,
yes, sir.
I feel, say, it was a ma obia enya the understanding say wonya mampenyi na se mampenyi no edwe wo man ho ana wonya mampenyi na se mampenyi no edi esi na koma so say sika bia obenya bia no odi beye developmental projects edi amawa na nkyere se mampenyi no so enim se sika amanyei anka metimi edi e wo manumo tisani ananado na nkwa Akufo-Addo ye mampenyi bia obebe bia. This is the easiest way of governing a country. Say twa omonyano. Now the twa na ko high private jets. Now the namwiem. And as iko omonyano. Now they have the highest number of presidential staffers in the history of Ghana. Edi a good presidency. And as ika omonyano. Now they are fafa Muhammad Busu afo edwuma ewo maimo. But it boils down to the issue of morality. And sika bia obenya bia say wodwen wo man ho a. Wo de sel sika no ebebo adwuma edi ama woman no to say for example President Mahama was availed to 44 billion sazika no obi be bisa say odi eden Okokoteka International Airport Odyssey Terminal 3 and that whole project costed him 250 million Woko BPA Ocean Nut Factory that whole project costed him $10 million. Woko Savannah Regional or Yefufuluso Solar Road. That whole project costed him $110 million. Woko University of Ghana or C Medical Centers here. That whole project costed him $270 million. Woko Tema Interchanger. That whole project costed him $55 million. You bet him abobo a suku dan osi ye any ndwoma osi ye. Kedetia bagusi ho. Oh, osi a modern market facility. Edema Asante Maimu. Uko Central Regional Kotokraba si ho. Oh, osi ye. All these things no osi no. And yes, osi se adiani ye nefe. And a design bi no bi adrama ni so osi o. No osi se ebe so economy ni mu kena. Na sa facilities in nyina no. So be behind shop bako umpo na so tuya toward the man omanya. It becomes a revenue generation point for the country. Sa acquire ye say to me reduce the transportation time from Tamale to Damango. Na say anko obi ko faniama in one day ebeton as a result of the construction of that road. In a day crown obetima ko faniama 3 times edi abeton. It increases economic value to the people of that settlement and to the government of Ghana. Terminal 3, wofa your revenue any free wa. In every year bia, yes, close to the last time I checked the figures of people there, about 20 million people use it annually. And siko munye free mo, that particular project unkofa ye for mo duma they turn around the monies of this country in Bono. It goes a long way to salvage the economic situation in this country. That is what a purposeful government does for its people. But Nitia ye brande, and say there haven't been a single revenue generation point added on to the government of the day, except for taxation. So woman penibia in opposition.
Taxes na no show.
Oh, na say make mabobo. Oka say obe move this country from taxation to production. Na so obe di ade so. Container employer import here tuya buy 10,000 or 20,000 Ghana cedis as taxes now. And they to tuya 60, 70 cedis. 70,000 Ghana cedis as taxes on kwa. And as a result of that, our ports and harbor system is collapsing. Because our forex markets. And this brings us to demand and supply. Say anka economy way ejena na nanso nanka your systems nyina ye running locally nanka GDP rates no so kosoro anka it will reflect in our dollar ratios. And then when you say Bobie say 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Now say what they quote dollars. You have is quote $10,000.
Yeah.
And under the NDC, you needed only 42,000 Ghana cedis to buy $10,000. And then you need 120,000 Ghana cedis, 1.2 billion, to still buy same $10,000.
Agbena.
Into way, obi ton yama and obi ton spare parts ewo juma. Oye den kotosa dollars. In 1 week, if the dollar last week the dollar depreciated by 10%. If a dollar depreciation of 10% in just 1 week, not within that week, what the 100,000 a quarter $10,000 are. Not as within just 1 week, you will need about 110,000. 10,000 additional cost to buy that same quantity of dollars into where you juma and gumpua, not the embium and ebegu. This is the real economy we are talking about. And these are the prices of goods and services.
Yes, I think subsequently, figures, minimum set, because most of the ato force or leader.
Very good.
Taxes be when you maybe they should exempt it.
Oh, but we have
so we will discuss it.
We've always exempted them. On even petroleum cost build up on special petroleum tax. It should be scrapped off. New ESLA levy of 20 pesos on the they should scrap it. Sanitation and boiler tax on the petroleum cost build up. They should scrap it. Taxes no also. We will
work on it.
Now ya bobo ya befa ediana eto fast food. Na miami the receipts ne bebaha. Near fast food, near the abattoir. Then we'll break down the cost components and then we'll go to a restaurant in the your mouth receipt, you will see the taxes. It's there, it's clear. May the petroleum tax, beba, near the tour. May the spare parts, beba, near the tour. Hotel room crime, me demuno. May the no receipt, beba, ube taxes, that's all.
Sure.
And I think we'll have a headway to this particular discussion.
Sir, anything Adam Magwanansi that you obey a chief of staff.
Breaking news.
Catch it.
When you say yet program you so to a support through a support the man them for K2 North no. And then in TSA Obia send 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Hey,
ignite for 2,000 Ghana cedis. As a result of lobby, this is breaking news. 2,000 cedis is so sharp.
Citizen show, tough. Thank you so much, Malik. Thank you so much. That's it. Live on Accra 100.5. Give us Scientific Bar Center. Also, men can show some of the year. Give us GC capsules, mixture, power capsules, cold capsules, herbal mixture. One of the aba. So why you be away on top choco, Mr. Moada. A year top choco, omode a year chocolate spread in a bar. Yedi fabrodum, come. And no more top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink and also omo ediaba. A year Greenfield Scientific Bar Clinic, yed almost a pa. Floral tissues, me pacho, omode day a year floral disposable handkerchiefs abba. and ye no omo de ye floral toilet roll aba, multi-purpose towels, napkins, facial tissues, omo de aba. Ghana for some monte ya na munya bia ene momosoi na monko ehwe ebi. All right, so Ghana for momosoi on your Facebook page. Na enyumre me producer Kwame Kwache is here. Na ora Kwame Kwache omo ye adwumadie bi efre no Ghana Media Personality Awards. Ora Haruna Rashid Yusuf ene ginamu masa ekuo no. Na ena omo ye se omo be present ye ora Kwame Kwache award onyaye de amano. Na minka so munyina chiro because Kwame Kwache, in fact, me na share show we ase. And for 4 years now, Kwame has stayed with us. And to kwadi eni emi oni yakumbi papa. Ye kumbi papa. Ye ku ya adwuma so ne ayaka. Anakwa mebwa. Ye adwuma pa so ne ayaka. But ni nyina ne se ye nyina so ye mienu nyina we are committed say show no betimi akoso. Na dachi bi yeni wa class media ura twena ni obeka o emrante bi be ye adwuma da mrebi na ajapadiom di jame eni. So Kwame, thank you. Ye wadwuma ye ene omodemo ene eduwa ba bedura. Haruna Rashid Yusuf me wo ye yemfa say the next 5 minutes 6 minutes mo betimi e de aye presentation ama yenua Kwame Kwache. Enti de atiane se Kwame Kwache ene we need best producer.
Yeah.
Ghana Media Personality Awards, best producer. Yeah. Hey Kwame, uko jamio. Anyway, that's fine. But for Kwame na ye me senior and also me leading producer my production team no. He is the leader and man for me na ye adwuma nyina no. They are happy for him. Haruna, we'll make a presentation about Kwame at this point so that we can move on. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll make use microphone on behalf of your institution. We'll make a institution on behalf of blah 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 blah. Then you do the presentation.
Like you rightly said, my name is Haruna Rashid Yusuf, the CEO of the Ghana Media Personality Awards. Mojo Media. Organizers of the Ghana Media Personality Awards, and we had an edition in last year 2022 which Kwame Kwache, Accra FM producer, won the producer of the year. So basically we are here to do the presentation officially to Kwame Kwache as the winner of the producer of the year in 2022 edition of the Ghana Media Personality Awards.
All right, okay, so Kwame, where I say overcome you also become big Arabian Ansah na
the mechanic say medical de radiase let us immunio as da kese no enkoma Kwabena Bobie Ansah nya ono na mai sa akwanya ni a menya show say ye ka betimi enya sa award we ejumira Alhaji Sedu Agongo ye da sedama no na ejuma mpenifo ne bibiara ye boa no wan wo de ada se ye boa na management timpo no ye do bibia se se jumedi timi abaso
amen and ubetimi ede ama Kwame. All right, okay, so Kwame ye da se bebre Haruna ye da se bebre nyame nhira mfa se moso moni ababa ye adwuma so etesa. God bless you. God bless you. Nanka meye sunwane adwuma bi. But mame bie a phone line into man for Edem Banano Mon Koma Womodi Malek and the Peace Council issues or Marizi any other things. Mame bie Mumanko for 03022088090. Mefa Bayer only producer Mefa say how many callers? Like five callers. Okay, so I'll do 5 callers. In Koma yet dear on the economy, a Numa A4D app. What do you think about the whole matter? Hello? Your first friend.
Commander, offer Kenny, new press cycle.
Yeah, Jenny. See, with him say, and they say now George Kwati Adenta, or also the bomb so, and that was one person will happen. I got 2 years, but Mamma,
oh, yeah, Koso, yeah, me, I dear manager will say, the MPP nuclear bar,
What do you want found? You could have shown the son when it is. Mimi, I want to say, Bobie, I buy a Subogum against you.
You, but you go.
But my memoir about so. You are power, body about my Ghana. You know, yet a mine. Now, I did about whom you say, your best friend, a minor, and you are seeing Nana Kobasao. Once I walk, real press station circle, baby, I'm away me bank, Burkina Faso station. Now, Burkina for the bar, I need a jail for no. But you will say, dear Tina Moba Ghana. But because you make us a Ghana, what are the 5 cedars so, Burkina Faso. And I'm saying, I want to away. Now, I'm saying, in Nigeria, and you be over unity. Also, if I can, and another, what say Ghana. That's all Cromo. I don't want to have a Chrome for Bar or Moba. And you really see Nana Copasa. You ever say, Pepe, just petrol, to my effect, this is a new gelatin, not Ghana in your life. So, what do you mean? But for next week, I get why you're Ghana, no, a sombo. But as I say, I'm talking of a cry, and another bush of Veneska, and another bush of the Mama, Oko in a hip side. What do you mean? What does it? And you're talking with your minister, and then a prayer. Some of the Mahaman in Yadia. You must say, Ghana, and your penny. So another bush of 4 what's on my book for house, only a Ghana for. Only not your Juma. Now, there will be a Ghana for Ibrahim, dear Ufrinije. There be no kind of setting a man. There be some there be Mona Mudika Ibrahim Mama, some son move through position Abba. And in case of Moya example say, and Kufa to Bush and Ukradi, and you guys say, Ghana Kura Juma. Mebo, finance minister, once a year campaign, no, you. And to all will be a gun just the way another Bush and Intijai. Now, so your money MPP on your Ghana, me on Yamame, can override the Yamua, when you know, now Ibrahim Ahmad, so I know also and this campaign. Hey, now, Davio, Ibrahim Mama and this is on the metro war for gay. And I mean, so you can't fine. And Obama Juma, I know. Why you Juma born this in Mate. All right, okay. With us, I will go out that call out the line. Quick one. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Majoso. Until Dina, until Dina. Next week, you're Jiramu now. I have a butu. Yeah, I said, yeah, activate your community engagement. You be BM, you be BM now. You don't be a Tasso Street. What are you talking from? You're bad and come over. Come over there. Say anyway, young Quatadina.
That is so earlier one, so. Me how they say, I buy no share baby schools no my environment no enye baby schools environment enye keep a tracker or whole environment no and enye na encouraging kwana be nsia de she painting ye painting private schools akwado kwat na akwado ni but government school kwa painting but best 10 years kwa na 20 years. I'm pretty inside one fine green here. They don't be just show. I can't let now one man. I do know probably.
Okay, so we do community stories and this kind of things. No, and Daniel Miankasa of give us locations. Let's pick some pictures, videos. Let's work on it. Yeah, the Bois communities, right? Okay.
And school no more be a bomb so hard dream pa. First now come be a primary schools now so na be SS near there. But you see, I don't want getting now a boom. And you are Babes when I will have a hard drink in terms of I didn't so much.
Okay, Matthias. All right, thank you. My main fan of that caller on the line. Hello. Oh, me Ramodekai and council so. Mode, Bojami, me was just 2 minutes.
I'm going to say, I now want to make us on a baby. Something about some of the passes, and one, and I could fragment the position is here. Shall more much is more than candy papa, so more my money now. It's able to use and come on, prepare 5 or 3 minutes to grandma. Come and start as software, who will with a board of trust, so-called board of trust. Yes, and I could have one said I'm what is like Ghana for Mama will see integrity. Mama has study integrity where MPP they are passing for nation without
Miss Medan say, my man pick another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, Bobie.
Yes, sir.
Bobie, what for me to say now?
Boko, Pacha Fresh of Free.
Oh, Bobie, only I shall be new.
Hey, I shall be young.
Commander Bakope.
Yes, sir.
Bobie, you person me so as the mutu seek Spanish say.
Are they?
Hey, I was here champion the way I'm to road radio so I just say me would you mean me. Oh, God, my papa. Tanya one was a good one to deliver cano di duachi. I was tampa.
Me secret you kunkunti.
Oh, that I know can say papa. But I'm yet to say
anyway, Yanko.
Mama fa kwanya we so me cha John Dramani mama be ma ba won si so man sana wa ham na ma chia mi nya sami genki ani ya cha my papa eda magwana ka kuma tu yam wa parliament wo de waduru awie mo bi se ne pese mo ba na mo be bob aduma wa parliament wo boa Ghana ni ndisi na Bobie ti ya tu papa pempa so bi ni ndi we na gugwaru ye de kache Ghana po mo ko sala ntu aba mame within 18 months me Ghana. And then if economy will be a teacher pascal, they say, a disca, at the COVID-19 ska, such a boot I have when I quite one bunny, they say pensioners can eat. Bobie and Rami television, who Papanko Crapper, Namaraco, Raymond who's a service of good part one dinner month on, can you put that any baby cry now one found, and yet out the age group have been much. Oh, Matty, Mogu Muka, Duma, their papa to us on my bed. Now, we are on the Bobusia. No one Yabusiano pass woman at Buamu Mabusiano. Or not just on phone Muscana or Yede. The Bobie is not that you're a minute, the Macati will be a old team, they say. Or Munko Makuman to Muyam, no more had John Dramani, Mamma, and change this for a Quaco, you know. No more my power by Bobie, like I say. Your Mamma Blau Baby Sono. The 4 years, you know, that be a
okay.
Dano Kubisra, I don't know, just 3 years, you know, Jatishimu, Dumusomu, Bibiamu to have project. I would do.
May I say, Ashaven, may I see my main family last call and I mean, hello.
Hello, Commander.
Yes.
I'm here to
and council so.
Edward in the midst, I feel good.
Okay, Ogbojo for mom family, you are a quick one.
Commander, me pass your can't buy no what ye.
I don't know.
What ye bank at traffic light, baby, I come out under than Kamaye. Road Minister, I
want you, Ogbojo.
Ogbojo Janshi, traffic light, I say, Commander Yen.
Okay, remember my production team now about
it. And now, road minister now walk up for the dead. I almost a fire dancing. Commander, who's the Temamoto way back? Why, and just a friend Temamoto way. Commander, young Mobodo. Oh, Ghana. Commander, Yamin
Council, thank you so much. Mean to me for bio, and I'm a demonina ABC.